Goddamn, guys. Goddamn, we are here for, second night of the 5 day, technically, man, but really the first one of the WrestleMania related stuff, man. And we're here, man, and we're gonna be talking about Mania. See, 5.
Well, as you can tell, Sir K is through the roof excited for WrestleMania, and he's through the roof excited for WWE to deliver.
They're gonna deliver. Triple H promised it's gonna deliver, man, on all cylinders, in every direction.
All cylinders.
Every direction it's gonna deliver. Man.
Every direction.
Good old Paul.
Every direction. Yeah, bro. Man, we got a lot of news here to cover today, as well as we got WrestleMania predictions, obviously, at the end here, as we will be going over all of that shortly here. So, without any further ado, man, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us for yet again another edition of NHP, man. This is episode 314 of the news. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday after Monday Night Raw, we are on here with Unscripted. Every Friday at 3 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news and for the pay-per-views for both WWE and AEW. We are live directly after the show goes off the air with the official post-show review. Speaking of that, if you guys did miss this past Monday's edition of Unscripted, that is available for you guys on all platforms. That is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to say first, join us right here live every Monday at after Monday Night Raw takes place for Unscripted, man. Also, if you guys did miss yesterday's, it's obviously not up on all platforms, but if you guys do want to go check out the gaming stream from yesterday, we played Ready or Not, and I gotta say,
that was a blast.
That was a blast. That was one of my favorite, if not probably my favorite gaming stream we've ever done. It was a ton of fun, man. It was a ton of fun. So I really enjoyed that. And I hope you guys do too, man. I gotta say, we played a little bit last night after stream. Completely different monsters, bro. We were cooking, dog. We were cooking. And I told Sir K, I'm like, bro,
we didn't even play this good.
We couldn't fucking play like this on stream, bro. It was quite hilarious how much of a difference it was after the stream. Because when I tell you, bro, I could hardly kill a motherfucker to save my life on stream yesterday. But the shit we were doing yesterday,
we were moving, dude.
Bro,
we were moving. We were moving. We were like efficient. We were smooth. That shit was dope. I love that game so far. It's very fucking fun, man. And I can't wait to have it back on it with you guys. Because that was a fucking blast, man. I loved it.
Indeed. It was a ton of fun. So if you guys did miss that, that is available on the YouTube page for you guys. Available now, man. So yeah. Other than that, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official NHP merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Links at the top of the description of this very video, man, where you can find this beautiful piece, the brand new slept-on design, as well as all the other OG designs available on bonfire.com. Live right now as we speak, man. With that being said, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at Notorious Heels, I am Johnny, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. Sir K, go ahead and let him know what it is. Let him know what it is you are smiling about today.
Man, I'm smiling because it's WrestleMania weekend, man. Is that not a weekend to smile for, man?
Is the past 3 years, yeah. Even though the build sucked last year, I feel like people were still
excited,
hype, thinking it would be a good show. This year, I can officially say no.
What? Man, I'm excited, man. I'm pumped for this weekend, man. I'm pumped for all these matches, man. All fucking 13, 14, whatever fucking amount of them, man. I'm excited.
Something like that.
You know what? I'm not excited in the traditional sense. You know, usually in a Mania, you're going in, you're excited for, either some of the matches, the story, aftermath, all that. I'm solely excited to see what dumb decisions Triple H makes throughout this weekend. I'm genuinely most excited for that because I know he's going to do dumb shit all throughout the weekend. I can't wait to see it, man. But other than that, I'm doing good, man. And other than that, it's just it's a big pay-per-view weekend. It is Mania, but just a big pay-per-view weekend, man. And then after this, we got Backlash, and then after that we got Double or Nothing, man. So it's looking pretty good, looking pretty good. And I'm doing good. Like Toronto always asks, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. Family's good. How is everybody doing in the live chat? How's they doing? Watching the replay. What about you, bro? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, just chilling, bro. Honestly, just chilling. Getting ready for WrestleMania. Getting ready for this very busy WrestleMania schedule we got coming up. Again, this is day 2 of the 5-day NHP tour. So we got 3 streams ahead, and by God, the information that we will probably learn from now until next stream is going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for Mania. Excited for Mania in a completely different way. Like Sir K was kind of mentioning, man, this year it's excitement on the level of like, what are we going to have to rant about tomorrow? I'm very excited for that. I'm also very excited to see how much deeper WWE digs themselves into a hole from now until the next time we talk, which will be tomorrow night. So I'm very interested to see how much further down the rabbit hole they will have drugged themselves. So I don't know, man, but we will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see on that. But man, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna do some damage tomorrow. I just have a feeling.
Feel like it.
Yeah, I just have a feeling. I really hope. I really hope. I really want to sit here tomorrow and say that was a really good show and they made all the right decisions. But
I'm ready for. Oh my God, it's Jelly. I'm ready. I'm already ready, man. I'm excited.
There's Jelly.
There he is. He's helping Cody. Oh,
He's
man.
taking care of Pat. I already fucking know, dude.
You fucking know it, dude. You know it.
I gotta say, I got a big problem with WWE. Dude, the whole week I've been seeing promos, whether it's sit downs with Randy Orton, sit downs with Roman Reigns, sit downs with CM Punk, sit downs with Rhea Ripley, where these people are cutting promos and they're giving these, takes on their opponents. And we don't see any of this on television. Not a fucking lick of it. Rhea Ripley's out there calling Jade Cargill a smug bitch. Randy Orton's out there dropping these hard-ass lines talking about this isn't personal, this is about legacy for me.
Oh, it's tough.
CM Punk's out there, saying the same stuff about Roman Reigns, about, he's a part-timer. Rollins, Cody make it work, but he doesn't make it work. He's cutting his stuff, but then Roman is down there talking about nobody in my family respects you, keep my name out your fucking mouth. Dropping F-bombs, going crazy, sitting in the back seat of an escort, going crazy. Meanwhile, we get to Monday Night Raw this past week, and these two are cutting this respectful, just I respect your game promo, and a couple days later, Roman's in the back of the car talking about fuck this guy.
That makes no sense, dude. It really feels like it also, I think, is a thing of WWE wanting to save some of their best material for these talk shows and for the actual press tour, because that's all they care about. They don't care what promo someone has on the show. What they care about is the Stephen A promo that people are going to see and non-wrestling fans still aren't going to respect. Did you not read the comments on those type of posts, Triple H, Nick Khan? Non-wrestling fans don't respect it. What are you trying to appeal to them for? They don't respect what we do. They don't respect it. So, they're so desperate. But, like you said, dude, that's all it is. All this whole week, fire. Cody shooting, fucking Randy shooting, Rhea shooting. Where was any of this on television, bro? Where was any?
Jay shooting.
She did?
Jay.
Oh, Jay. Oh, man. Jay. He's doing stupid fucking beat-up segments with fucking... God, it's so horrible, dude. It's so horrible. Hey, Bill, how you doing? How's it been? How's it been going, man?
I hope you see my reaction in live time. Bell is here. How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining us. Hey, us all love. Hey, Bell. Bring you up every stream, dog. You're a part of the
Exactly.
intro. You're legit a part of the intro. We miss you, man. We miss you. Thank you for joining us. So great to see you. Bro, Jey Uso, man, y'all know who it is. She the baddest one down there.
She's the baddest one down there.
That I cover up her face with an emoji.
And I won't even say her name, even though she's mine and I claim her, but I won't claim her because whatever reason, whether he's still married, whatever the fuck it is, man. No matter what, it's sad.
Jay's a hilarious guy, bro. That was the interview with Shannon Sharp.
What was Shannon's mic, bro? His shit was so cracked and broken.
Oh yeah, his mic was. It was bad.
I watched that video with headphones, bro, and that shit hurt.
Yeah, Shannon is probably about the only like mainstream interviewer that just doesn't give me the vibes that like Shannon gives me the vibes like he understands wrestling. Like when he asks them questions, they're questions that like he uses like wrestling terms that like Stephen A doesn't use. And I love Stephen A. You guys know I'm a big basketball guy. I like listening to Stephen A's takes.
You know his favorite player. Not his favorite player, but that classic Stephen A clip now where he got someone's name wrong.
Oh my god!
That's my favorite clip, dude.
Bro, Stephen A. Oh, that was amazing.
That was diabolical.
That was wild.
oh my god! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was so casual, and then it's just oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Stephen A, bro. No, but I'm sorry. Again, I love Stephen A. Stephen A just gives me the vibes of like old wrestling fan. Like he watched wrestling back in his day, but like he's getting into it now because like, you know, WWE probably pulled some strings to kind of
get him on the pod. Yeah. You know how it goes.
Bell, bro. They honestly, Jay, bro.
That man's funny.
He's hilarious, dog.
He's funny, man.
He's hilarious. But yes, wrestling fans should definitely they definitely should mind their own business. However, Jay doesn't make his case any better.
I mean, he's posting on Instagram stories.
He doesn't make his case any better. I like if they're doing their thing, whatever. But look, fucking. First of all, fans taking pictures of them out in public is one thing, but Jay's, I guess, way of covering it or lack of covering it is hilarious, bro. She minds.
Yeah, she minds. Fuck it, man. What a dork.
But bro, I gotta say the best piece of media Jay did this weekend was that brawl.
Mm-hmm.
He had, I think the guy's name was Cameron.
I think it is, yeah.
Bro, did you see the clip I sent you? Mm-hmm. The 5-minute clip of him just fucking baking Jay?
Roasted, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Jay was getting fried, man.
This dude's talking to Jey Uso, man. He's like, so everyone in your family is a legend. What happened to you?
Oh.
Bro. Oh, man. And then when Jay was like, yeah, I wouldn't put myself up there with Roman. And the fucking guy just goes, yeah, because you're not. Bro.
I mean,
God, dude. And then Jay. Oh, did you also see like the clip of him like when he punches the dude? Did you see the one girl jumped on the table?
Yeah.
Like, what is she about to fucking give bro a cross body or something? Bro, that shit, I'll say, out of all the like publicity stunts they've pulled, that was one of the greatest pieces of WWE publicity stunting I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Dude, it's so bad. It's great.
That shit killed me, bro. They just had that man baking Jey Uso for 5 minutes worth of clips. Are in his word. I can't completely say in his words. He didn't want WrestleMania Or no, sorry.
Oh,
Saturday WrestleMania guys on the show. He wanted Sunday.
exactly. Class. That's a crazy line to say. Is the actual line he said. Fucking goated, man. That shit was hilarious.
That was great, bro. That was truly great. That was truly great, I must say. But what the hell were we even talking about?
Or in the intro. I don't even think I got to your side of the intro yet. Wait.
Oh yeah,
I think I just sent it over to you.
Yes.
I think I did.
Well,
okay.
as Durante always asks, I'm good. Fam is good. What about you, Durante, Logan, Bell, Mr. Walk 'em down and cut these shits off. Mr. Walk 'em down and walk the country is here.
He's here. He's got his prediction, man. I'm excited to get to the predictions part, man.
Very true, Bill. That is very true. People immediately assumed, oh, he's cheating, and they don't even know what his marital status is. Exactly. You gotta love wrestling fans, bro.
You gotta love wrestling fans.
Bro. Funny side note. I always love the posts about Jey Uso and Jada Parker because I always see in the comments like, has anybody done the work on his marital status, or has anybody checked his marriage license?
Yeah, dude.
And they always ask like other members of the IWC, like, hey, did anybody check this out? Like, who the fuck are y'all? Like, do y'all work for the fucking Jesse White Secretary of State or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what do you like? What do you
DMV?
for real? Like, what do you mean? Like, hey, did anybody do the work? Like y'all are running like y'all are fucking running out of the Pentagon or something. Like,
yeah.
Like what do you mean, bro? Oh, them always get me, bro. They always get me, dude. Like, did anybody do the work and check into his marital status? Who is doing that?
It's not your business, bro. Like, no matter what the fucking dude's doing, like, what? It's not you. It's not your dad. It's not your brother. What do you care like that much? Oh, it's hilarious, man. It really is.
Wrestling fans, bro. Wrestling fans. They are one of a kind individuals, I tell you.
They really are.
So, no, I definitely, those posts always get me. But she minds.
Oh. Yeah, and she don't want someone. She wants someone that don't play about her, man. That's what she wants.
She crashes out about hers.
Man. She wants someone that don't play about me.
Literally, bro. Literally. We're gonna start you guys off with AEW, man. As obviously we're gonna end you guys with WrestleMania predictions as well as all the WWE news. Starting off, we have some news on now former AEW World Heavyweight Champion MJF. Well, AEW's got themselves in a lot of heat.
They did.
They've got themselves in a lot of heat over the past 2 days. We have a new world champion. Man. I guess we could talk a little bit we could give our brief thoughts now so we don't take too much time on Unscripted, because I'm assuming Unscripted is going to be a very Raw after Mania heavy episode. Look. I don't hate Darby as world champion. I see everybody criticizing Darby.
Someone did it too. What the fuck? This should happen earlier, man. These mics, I don't know why the stains are like not catching the mic.
What the hell?
The hell's going on, man? The hell?
Oh, look it. It's sliding.
Oh,
Don't tell me these fucking things are going out. All right. Anyways, my bad. Everybody's criticizing Darby as world champion. Darby can't be a world champion. Darby this, Darby that. Darby's not the fucking problem.
No.
The problem is the time, and the timing is the place. Okay, it's the old saying. There's a time and a place for everything, right? Everybody knows that saying. The time was not the week of WrestleMania, and I'll get to why. And the place was not a random Dynamite. Now, there are some positives we can get out of this, but at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm sorry, but look, if you want Darby to win the world championship in Washington, then do All Out in Washington.
You do a million shows in Washington.
Yes, you do Wrestle Dream in Washington every year. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, if you really wanted to save it for a grand show, All In next year, bring it to Lumen Field in Seattle, right? Bring it to the Tacoma Dome in Seattle. I don't know. Figure it out. Do it in Washington next year. But bro, I hope you realize you wasted one of your, that's your, Darby's like your Bryan Danielson type story. Now, obviously, Darby's not as big of a star as Bryan Danielson was, but to that audience, Darby's a huge star.
Yeah.
And people love Darby, and people want to see Darby climb the mountain, pun intended, right? People want to see him climb that mountain again and win the world championship. So to me, also too, I don't really like Darby Allin winning the championship in such a quick match.
Mm-hmm.
Darby Allin is a fight from behind competitor. Tony Khan has been on record saying that himself. I book most of Darby's matches fighting from behind because that's just what works for Darby. And he's correct. That's what works for Darby. But bro, that's how you have Darby win the world title? Like, dude, the way Darby should have won the world championship is a David and Goliath story. Now, he doesn't necessarily have to be against a giant per se, but like a guy like MJF is a David versus Goliath story. MJF's a proven world champion. He's done it twice. He puts on bangers. He's one of the most proven, complete stars in the business. Right there, you could have made that a David and Goliath story of MJF out wrestling Darby. That was their whole story from before. I can out wrestle you so much I could beat you with a headlock takeover, and he did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's the part of the story I do like. I like how Darby won the match with a headlock takeover. It's a callback to the story. I like that, but again, time and place is everything. Wrong time, wrong place. And also what I mean by wrong time, the week before WrestleMania just reeks of, we want to, outshine WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like, it just, like, the moment was dope. The moment seeing Sting, seeing Darby hold the world championship, it's dope. It's everything it should have been. But it just should have been more.
It should have been more, and that's the big problem that I have too, man. It's a mix of the match part itself, where it was just a short, essentially squash match, man. And it's just like, you just didn't do no build up to it, man. And the Sting moment was cool. The win was cool. Even the sequence he won, if you put that at the end of a long fought match, that's cool. But it's the fact that it was a quick nothing squash match. And for me, it's not even that it was on Dynamite. It was the Dynamite before Mania. Like you said, it just reeks of like, hey, talk about us. We got a new world champion. It's WrestleMania weekend. We need to be talked about. Like, dude, you're not going to be talked about. This is WrestleMania weekend. You know damn well either WWE is going to do a bunch of dumb shit to get talked about, or do a bunch of good shit and get talked about. Either or. And this is just not your week, and you know that. And the fact that he won it, the Dynamite before Mania, like I said, just reeks of desperation, man. And I like the win. I like the callback and the win. I like Darby. It's just a time place, man. It's just a time, the length of the match that I think killed it. I'm even cool with it being on a Dynamite. I think if you want to make TV more important, you got to do stuff like that on television. Not all the time, obviously, but occasionally, like it did here. It was just the date of the Dynamite they did it, and the length of the match that killed it for me. I think they could have built that moment up more, have a longer match where Darby is really fighting. At the end, he finally does it, man. And again, I liked all the Sting stuff. I liked all of that. I wish there was more built up and feeling to it, because they could add a lot more feeling.
Yeah, I don't. I do get what you're saying about making TV more important. I just think the moment was more important.
It is a pay-per-view moment.
Yeah, that's my thing, is like, I get, like, if Darby wants to win like his second world championship on a Dynamite, but the first one was, it was so special. You know what I mean? The first one, and people waited so long for it. How long has Darby Allin talked about winning the world championship, bro? From
Full run.
day one.
Yeah.
Right? So like the fact, again, I just don't know why you didn't bring something to Seattle that was a pay-per-view where you could have had a bigger crowd.
Exactly.
You know, and you could have just done a more bigger moment for Darby, just like you did for Hangman.
And if you want to really do something big on Dynamite, I would think the reverse would be better, is MJF winning it back like 2 months later on Dynamite, as he crushes Darby's dreams on television. You know what I mean? He you know, Darby had a little run, MJF just comes in and crushes his dreams on Dynamite. I think the reverse of the situation would have been a lot better, because I'm sure he's just going to win it back at the pay-per-view.
I could very well see it, because all the, you know, company shills in the IWC, they want to say, you know, you guys can't hate this, man. This must have been MJF's call. Okay, I don't care whose call it was. It wasn't
a good call.
It wasn't a good call. I don't care if it was MJF's call. I don't care if fucking Triple H called up Tony Khan and gave him the fucking idea. Okay, it wasn't a good idea.
That's one thing I hate about wrestling fans. The second they hear something is the wrestler's idea, it's good. It's instantly, oh my god, but it's their idea. Yeah, I'm sure fucking Natty is Natalia's idea. Shit's ass. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's the wrestler's idea does not make it good. Half the time, it makes it even worse, to be honest.
Depending on who it is, it absolutely can.
You give fucking Edge the fucking pen, you're gonna get some fuckery, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. And then, two, you mean to tell me MJF just wrestled 40 minutes? Did this whole God versus devil thing?
And then just lose.
Won the match and loses? Like, the
4 days
couple days later?
That makes no sense, but okay.
And again, like, I know Kenny's wash, but like AEW, they act like Kenny Omega's like the fucking man to beat around here. And MJF beat the man, right?
He beat God.
He beat the god of pro wrestling.
And he just loses in a squash match, like right after. It just didn't make sense. The timing and the way they did it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, not good, man. Not good. So, and then two, obviously, like I just said, you're on WrestleMania week. Tony, we have done such a great job. Bell just said in the comments, you know, why can we not go back? Can we not go back to, you know, the AEW, you know, trying to, you know, poke at WWE or you know, reach at WWE, you know, to get recognition or to get validation or whatever they're looking for? Can we not go back to that, Tony? You've done a great job. I think you've actually done a fantastic job at not, you know, feeding into that, not feeding into WWE and what they got going on or what they're doing and all this other stuff. You've done a great job, bro. You've done a great job. And then you do something like that on WrestleMania week. It just reeks of, look at us.
Look at us. So we got a new world champion. We're around, right? It's just a little desperate, man. And you just picked the really wrong week to do it.
100%. 100%, bro. So, how Bill, God, that was a post or around Mania thing when they aired that all-in footage.
I'll never forget that shit, man. I was sitting there watching it like, what the fuck is this? Probably the worst moment of all time. Genuinely, I think that was the company's lowest point, is that Dynamite that they aired that. Because that's just insane. I would say that was their lowest point.
I would say so too. I think what made it even worse, one thing I always think about, bro, is when they put the camera back on the commentary team and Tony Schiavone. I genuinely don't think I've ever seen a human being look that embarrassed in his life. Like, he genuinely couldn't even like look at the camera. He was like looking away. He was like doing like this. He couldn't even like, and he's like shaking his head like, oh God, that was such a bad period for them, bro.
Especially because, like, everything, though, the exact way that Punk described it is the exact way it happened in the video, dude. Yes. It just did not make your case any fucking better, man.
They tried to air it like he was lying or something.
Yeah, but like it's everything he said is exactly what happened in the video, man.
Oof.
Like, dog, you should have never just aired that. If anything, if you want people to see the footage, you could have just posted it on Twitter. If anything, the fact that he aired on television, that was the bad thing.
God. All right, well, MJF. According to SE Scoops, MJF is expected to film at least one movie after dropping the AEW World Championship to Darby Allin on Dynamite. Well, it seems like MJF is going to film a movie, but then we got another report from Selfmade PW. They say, in speaking with a source with knowledge of the situation, it was relayed to Selfmade that MJF is not expected to miss time and is not filming a movie at this point.
And I did see today that MJF, at least he basically confirmed it under a post that said the reason he lost is because he's filming a movie. He just replied under a tweet and said no. So it's not because of the movie. Even if he is filming a movie, he doesn't have to go away because of it.
And MJF is scheduled for upcoming Dynamites and will be factored into main event plans for Double or Nothing.
He's just going to win it back. And Logan mentioned it the other night when we were talking. It's in fucking New York. Of course he's going to make Double or Nothing. Yes. That's where he's going to win it back. And in his home state in New York, man. It's all to win it back in his home. Which, why? What was the purpose of any of this, man? You could have just had him defend it in his home state. And then you could have done the Darby stuff after, man.
Either that, or you could have had MJF lose it in his home state.
But actually, not just because you don't need to win the title in your hometown, especially as it is, you don't need to do it. And it would kind of be cooler for MJF's side of the story if Darby beat him in his hometown. Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool for the story.
I think so. I mean, if they wanted to go with this route of humbling or beating MJF or whatever the case is, beat him in New York.
Beat him in his hometown. Beat him in God's greatest place on earth, man. New York.
So, yeah, I don't really understand the idea there. At this point, I don't even really see, I don't, why would you put the title back on MJF? I'm confused. I don't know why you took it off of him in the first place, but what would be the point to hot potato it back to him like that? I don't know if they want to do, maybe All In London, they do MJF versus Darby versus Ospreay.
Maybe.
I mean, it's obvious, obviously now MJF probably isn't going to be in the Owen, nor is Darby Allin. I'm assuming Will Ospreay is still going to be in the Owen.
I'm still assuming he's the winner.
So I don't understand the creative here. Again, it makes sense if he's going to film a movie. I can understand that, but he's not.
He's not.
He's not. Or even too, we were speaking about this with manager Logan, but these agencies that represent these people, and we're literally gonna read off a story about Drew McIntyre here in a little bit. These agencies arrange for things to be completed while they can still complete their wrestling, duties.
Yeah.
So if he was going to, or look at what he did for Happy Gilmore. He was still there. I mean, it fucking sucked. It was the Adam Cole feud, but he was still there.
Exactly. It was the second Adam Cole feud, and man, that was probably his absolute low. God. No, I think right after with the Jeff Jarrett stuff was his absolute low. That shit was horrible. But he was fine. He was there filming his movie, and it was fine. So it's just a bad excuse for bad creative. And yes, Bill, I do remember the Will Ospreay rah-rah promo. That was the period where they had Will do it. They had Adam Copeland do one. It was rough, man. It was rough. I think Sting did one. Even though Sting's felt more genuine because you tell he loved being there. But even then, rah-rah promos out the ass, dude.
Why are you making this legend go out here and do this, bro? Why are you making old badass Sting?
Oh, Copeland's was the worst, though.
Copeland's was the absolute worst, man.
That might have been the worst, pro company rah-rah promo I've ever seen in my life.
There's a reason I signed here. There's a reason Okada and Mercedes signed here. Bro read that shit off Twitter and wrote it down in his notes app because everybody was tweeting that at the time.
Oh, yeah, that was the big AEW fan excuse. Look at all the people that signed here.
Yeah. Like, please,
that was a
you
rough
don't
period.
need to do that, bro.
I'm glad we moved past that.
Yeah, and then fucking Will Ospreay grinding on the boss's daughter promo. What are we doing?
Come on, man.
What are we
You're not
doing?
gonna face him. You can't even face him if you were in that company anyway.
Seriously. Yeah, but regardless, MJF, again, I don't, up and down, I don't understand this decision at all. I don't get the creative behind it whatsoever. I don't understand, especially if he's not set to miss anything. I do not know why you didn't just save Darby and MJF for the main event of Double or Nothing. I don't understand.
I really don't understand. Because even though, MJF could win back, even if he doesn't, I'm down for a Darby and Will match. In terms of matches, that's going to be an insanely good match. People do not give Darby enough credit about how good he is technically, man. He's fucking phenomenal.
Well, Excalibur said it himself.
Oh God!
On Wednesday, during the match, he said, or no, it was on Dynasty. He said, a lot of people underestimate Darby as a mat-based wrestler.
Darby,
so stunt dog millionaire. Darby.
So, I'm down for, the future results. But, you just did it in the worst way. You had to win it in the worst slot possible, man. You really did.
Yeah. And even, too, I'm going to be honest. Obviously, I love MJF, but for All In London, at this point, I would rather just do Darby versus Will.
You might as well do it at this point, man. And in terms of, and I love MJ, and this ain't a dig on MJF at all, because he's phenomenal. But match-wise, I'm kind of really intrigued by that match, Will and Darby.
They had a match a couple years ago in the C2, and it was fucking bonkers. It was in the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Oh, okay.
It was in the Hammerstein Ballroom, and it was a fucking banger. It was a banger. MJF and Will, they did great stuff too. They did great stuff too. Only thing is, they literally did that at All In the last time they were in London.
Exactly.
So I think that match can wait a little bit longer for me. For me at least. Now, again, that's no dig. I think MJF was a great world champion in the.
I probably would have kept him as a world champion, to be honest.
At least for another month. At least for another month. But again, no dig on MJF and no dig on what he could have done with Will Ospreay. I think their match at All In London a couple years ago was very good. I thought they put on a very good match, but we've seen it before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I think, and yes, we've seen Ospreay and Darby before too, but not on a big stage like that. I think on a big stage, you give those guys 40 minutes. Come on, dog. I think that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be amazing. But because again,
for 40 minutes,
people give his fucking washed ass. People. Again, as Excalibur said, bro, people do not give Darby Allin enough credit for how good of a wrestler he is. Darby, a lot of people in AEW, bro, people tend to be, I'm going to coin a phrase here. People tend to be clip wrestling fans with people like Darby.
They do.
People do it with the Young Bucks too. I just watched Jack Perry. I just seen a clip of Jack Perry on live, and he said anybody who hates the Young Bucks doesn't actually watch the Young Bucks. And what I mean by that, people see the fucking clips of the Super Kick Party and they think that that's all they do.
Yep.
People see clips of Darby Allin jumping around, running around all over the place, doing these high stunt, spots, and they think that's all he does. If you say you hate Darby Allin, and if you say you hate the Young Bucks, for me, it's fucking true. You're just telling me you don't watch their matches, because the Young Bucks can fucking ball in that ring. Nobody could tell me, and that's the only thing people use, bro. All they do is super kicks. They don't even hardly do them anymore.
Especially nowadays, man. Maybe you could say that in Japan, maybe. Even then, just watch the full match. They don't do it that much. But even especially now, they never do that shit. But that phrase is very true. A lot of people just watch through clips, man. And you could tell takes through that. The Darby take the Young Bucks take, a take I've seen, which just blows my mind, man. And that this take is the most I've only seen clips take, is the people that say Roman, old big dog Roman, wrestled better than modern day Roman. You've only seen clips of him doing that one suicide dive splash, and that's it, bro. He did not wrestle better. He wrestled like shit before he turned heel, bro. Come on, that's clip watching. You're just watching the clips, bro. That's
100%.
100% true.
100%. Yes, clip watchers, bro. I tried to coin the phrase.
I fuck with that phrase.
I think you coined it better. Clip watchers, bro.
They're just clip watchers. They're just clip wrestling fans.
Yes.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that phrase heavy.
Because they are, bro.
You can tell.
It pisses me off when they say the Bucks can't wrestle, bro. You can't tell me Nick Jackson is not a good wrestler. And no, and again, you can't tell me Matt is not a good wrestler. Now, again, they're both very good wrestlers, but especially Nick Jackson.
He's the greatest singles wrestler that ever was, bro.
He is
what
AJ
the dog
Styles
doing?
if Matt Jackson wasn't born, according to Twitter.
Dude, you give him the phrase, what the dog doing? He's main event in the pay-per-view, dude. He's world champion, dude. Come on, man. Come on. But, like, that phrase is very true. It's very true for the Young Bucks. Very true for Darby. A lot of those guys that are known for their being spot monkeys or whatever, just watch the full match, dude. Even, like, you know, maybe you could have said that about New Japan Will. Modern Will, you can't say that at all, man. Yeah, he'll do a couple no-sells here and there, but, like, it's not what people describe through the clips that they see. Like, because you're only seeing the clips.
Will Ospreay, the past couple, ever since he's been back, he's been selling the shit out of his neck injury like death.
Every injury.
Now, again, I've criticized people do too crazy of moves on his neck.
To him, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it is a bit too much, but that's not to say he isn't selling.
Exactly.
You know? He's still selling it. They're just overly attacking his neck, I think.
No, I get what you mean.
But yeah, Bell says Roman was held back too much. He absolutely was. When he was able to show it, when he was the tribal chief, he could ball.
He could ball his
But
ass
then again,
off.
bro, you look at Big Dog Roman, again, clip watchers.
He did the big splash.
You're watching him jump over the rope and do the suicide dive. You're watching him do the drive-by.
Yep.
Okay. And you say, oh, this guy's fucking balling out. But again, if you watched those Big Dog matches, it was the most formulaic. He would get his ass whooped the whole match, bro.
And then, oh my God, Superman punch. And
Roman starting to rally.
Yep.
Superman punch, spare.
That was it.
And that was it.
That was literally it. It was
terrible.
So bad, man.
Terrible.
Actually, my favorite era of Roman was the guillotine. That era where he was like mainly relying on that shit, dude.
My favorite era of Roman in the ring, I think, was the worst creative era for the tribal chief version of him. I think in 2020 and 2021 and early 2022, when he had the guillotine as his finisher, the creative was not good.
No, it wasn't.
It was not good. But him in the ring,
he was beasting, bro. I missed that era, bro.
Bro, I hate that he stopped using the guillotine, dude.
I love that fucking move for him, dude. And it just, I don't know, it fit him like. Because, you know, he does the whole, you know, talk to the camera shit. Him just talking to his opponent as he's fucking choking them out, dude. That shit was good. That was peak, like, Roman, like, in the ring shit, dude. I loved that shit.
That was great. That was really great stuff, man. That was really great stuff.
Clip watchers, though, man.
Clip watchers. Straight clip watchers, dude. But, yeah, I don't know. Bell says Darby gets to a point where she's like, nope. Hey, I get it.
I get it.
I love it,
for
but
me,
I
fuck
get
with it. I get why people don't fuck with it. That, like, Moxley, I get it. I fucking love that shit, though, bro. Yeah. I fuck with it heavy.
Man, yeah, I really love me some deathmatch wrestling, bro.
I fuck with it, exactly.
So, we got so that was MJF. That was MJF and the news on MJF. Now we got some news also coming out of Dynasty. We have some unfortunate injury news. Gabe Kidd, according to the AEW Dynasty Media Scrum, is out of action indefinitely following a dislocated shoulder at AEW's Dynasty.
Oh man. Dude,
Yikes.
Those Gabe Kidd like Instagram live promos, those shits are the funniest thing ever, bro. Or when he's on the media scrum, the last media scrum he was on, fuck yeah, you suck your mom, whatever the fuck he said, bro. That shit was hilarious. I fucking love Gabe Kidd,
Fuck
bro.
that old fuck Tanahashi. fuck you, suck your mom.
He was in his fucking Instagram video talking about, his injury and whatnot, talking about he wasn't even there, but fuck Ishii. That shit kills me, dude.
He wasn't even in the building, but fuck Ishii.
Bro, I fucking love Gabe Kidd, dude.
Funniest part about that, all those guys probably love his ass, bro.
Oh, I'm sure he's one of those hilarious dudes backstage.
Bro.
He is.
They fucking carried me out of the fucking building, bro.
Oh,
God. That man, Gabe Kidd, fucking kills me, dude. Gabe Kidd is hurt. It really is a shame. Well, before Gabe Kidd even got hurt, it's a shame what Tony Khan, how he treats the dogs.
It is.
I have got to say, since coming to America, I actually really fuck with David Finlay.
I fuck with David Finlay.
From what I've seen from him in the ring and like his aura, he's got the aura, bro.
He's got the aura, man. He's got the wobbly walk. Yeah, dude, he was a charisma vacuum over there in Japan.
Yeah, he was terrible.
He was terrible in Japan, but now he's came to the U.S. I really fuck with David Finlay, dude. I fuck with that whole group. Clark Connors, he's a freak. He's hilarious. And Gabe Kidd, he's genuinely the best one, man. So, maybe that means that they lost a match due to injury, even though I still doubt it, to be honest.
I do doubt it because I think Tony wanted to give the
conglomeration
to Kyle O'Reilly because he was returning.
But I love Gabe Kidd. I hope everything works out for him. I hope he could be back soon, dude.
I think that was a pretty accurate Gabe Kidd accent.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good Gabe Kidd accent.
Bell,
that's kind of how he talks.
Bell, I think you're underestimating me.
I think he is. Like he says "fuck your mom" like that. Like that's how he says it.
Suck your mom.
Suck your mom. He's hilarious, man.
Come on, Bell. Bell's hating on me,
that was never like Grayson Waller, Bell. I can't even do an impression of him because I don't care about him at all. I can't tell you what his voice sounds like. Sheamus, not at all, man. Sheamus, not at all.
I feel like I can't do either. Like, I'm trying to think of how both of them talk.
I can't do a Shane. I can't really do like an Irish, like Scottish one. I can't any of those two. I can't do.
I mean, Sheamus has completely changed the way I say banger, but I feel like the way I say it doesn't sound like Sheamus.
Bonger. It's like
bonger. Bonger after bonger.
Yeah, I think that one was decent. Yeah. Grayson Waller, I can't tell you at all.
I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot how he sounds.
I genuinely I'm sure if the second I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, he does sound like that. Can't do it off the top of my head, dude. He's a charisma vacuum. I'm sorry.
Bell's hating on me, dude.
Yeah, I think our impressions are very good. I think
you're wrong.
I think exactly. It might be your accent. It might be your
your English accent's wrong.
Exactly.
It's your English accent that's wrong.
Even though you live over there and you know the differences that I don't even know, but I think we're right.
We got another injury, bro.
Oh no.
Mike Briscoe.
Oh, Mike. Fucking Mike, man.
According to Mike Johnson, Mike Briscoe. The word on Mark Briscoe is that he is hurt and he is off to heal up.
I was actually wondering where he was during the pay-per-view last week, but I was like, is it important enough to ask? I mean, he would just lost whatever match he was on, but that does make sense. When did he get injured? It had to be because I don't even remember seeing him like around Dynamite for the past few weeks.
Maybe after Ciampa broke his heart.
Oh, it might have been. Oh, I think it was the Ciampa stuff when he got injured. I think that was it from a few.
Ciampa said, "It's my moment."
It's my moment, man. He broke his heart.
That's what he told Gargano when he turned on him. He literally said the same thing when he turned on fucking Mark Briscoe.
They did the Gargano turn, but on Mark Briscoe for some fucking reason, dude. That was weird, but I wish the best for Mark. hope everything goes well and they get a return whenever, he's ready.
100%, man. I need to see him conglomerating again.
Never mind, actually.
I need to see Mark Briscoe in the conglomeration again. Hey, man. This obviously sucks. You obviously never want to see somebody hurt. And Mark Briscoe, we all love Mark Briscoe, man. So hopefully he heals up soon and can hurry up and get back to AEW. Probably to do nothing, but hopefully he can heal up and get back as soon as possible, man. So best of luck to him and Gabe Kidd.
Damn.
Darn it. AEW. Well, Chris Jericho.
Oh, man.
More specifically, Chris Jericho has filed to trademark, and I quote, "the guy who gets his ass beat by the demand every week that he shows up." End quote. Okay.
What are we doing?
Time out. I want to say it is Pat Riley who trademarked the term three-peat.
Really?
And they say, yeah, he makes bank off that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't even think he created it.
That's a big phrase.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
He trademarked the phrase three-peat, bro.
Holy shit.
I want to say it's Pat Riley. They always say trademark everything.
They do.
So I'm not going to say it's a dumb move. This in particular, I don't think this is going to be something that sticks for years to come.
No, exactly. And I get Chris Jericho. He literally trademarks everything. Every little
and it's smart.
It is smart. I get it, but like, what are you really going to do? This is going to be on one t-shirt that's not even really going to sell, and that's it. Like, out of all the things you could trademark and even like try to trademark, this was just a weak one, man. I'm sure it's just going to be a singular t-shirt, or that's going to be put on his Trons or something. You know how Chris Jericho goes. So like, what is really the purpose to this trademark?
Seriously, I don't think this is something that, people are going to come by, 20 years down the line and use the phrase, and then it's going to be like, oh, Jericho's family makes money off that.
Three-peat is I'm still on that, man. That's a crazy phrase to trademark.
He didn't even come up with that. I think he was just, let me see.
Because you could, if it's up, if a trademark is up, anybody can request that to own that trademark. And if it works out, why Sierra Mist had to change to Starry. Because there was like some girl named Sierra Mist, and she realized that they never actually like re-upped on their trademark.
Wow.
She trademarked it. That's why they had to change the whole fucking soda's name.
Yes, so Miami Heat president and owner Pat Riley owns the trademark to the term three-peat.
Oh, he makes.
And he also owns the alternate version where it's three-peat, but with the
with
number
the three.
3.
Yeah.
He registered it in 1989
Holy shit.
through his company Riles & Co. Following his time as a coach with the Los Angeles Lakers, and since he has since licensed it for use on merchandise, including clothing, jewelry, sports drinks, Riley reportedly donates the revenue to charity.
Wow, look at that, man. He's a good guy. Smart and good guy. Look at that, man. That's a crazy thing to trademark.
I don't know if he's too smart. The Miami Heat is an absolute fucking train wreck these days.
He's got his money, so I guess that's all he gives a fuck about.
I get what you're saying.
I give a fuck about the team.
He's getting old though. I think it's about time for Pat Riley. Off topic, but
I'm dead.
Yeah, I think his time is the.
How do those usually go? Do they usually end up selling, or do they usually like have just someone else run it?
Knowing Pat Riley, he's such a hard-nosed motherfucker, bro.
He's gonna just run it till.
He's gonna run it till
he literally can't. I could see that. That's a lot of people.
Let's see. Pat Riley has. To put this into terms you will understand, Pat Riley is like why WWE loses a lot of people to AEW, in the sense. The Miami Heat never trade for anybody good because they don't want to give up nobody. WWE loses a lot of people to AEW because they don't want to pay nobody.
Okay, so they have their people that they like, and they don't want to like.
He don't want to trade for no asset. He don't want to get assets. he doesn't want to trade away assets to get assets. He just wants to get assets.
It's like what we're kind of going to talk about later when we talk about Triple H and, his thing of like, some people don't have backups because people like Triple H, they like the people they got and they're not going to fucking budge on that. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's, which sometimes it works. And if you're in a era of Miami Heat basketball like now,
it does not.
You probably got to trade away some assets.
I was going to say, if you got like a star team, I get that. You don't want to get rid of your fucking like superstar team, but like, you don't apparently.
This fucking guy wants Giannis and they want all these other, at one point they wanted Damian Lillard, but they don't want to trade nobody to get him. So you're not going to get anybody.
You're not going to get it. You can't just add new people to the damn team.
Oh, Pat Riley did create it.
Oh, he did create it.
Okay. I thought he didn't, but
unless he created it, quote unquote, like how fucking Vince created fucking half of those pay-per-views and shit. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Chris Jericho caught WWE slipping a couple years ago with Sports Entertainer because I believe Vince kind of came up with that term.
Yeah, and I think like he saw that that specific phrase wasn't trademark, and I think he ran and trademarked it.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense. Might as well do it.
So, but he trademarked this again. It's smart. I can't knock it, but I also don't think this is going to be something like when Pat Riley trademarked three-peat.
No, it is not.
I don't think this is going to be something that people use 3 decades later.
I was say it's not like fucking the Money in the Bank trademark came up and Jericho snatched it or something. You know what I mean? It's not like that at all.
But I also got to give a props to AEW. I also got to give a props to AEW because this was WWE. WWE would have filed the trademark. They would have never let the fact that Tony lets Chris trademark this shit. This is the reason why Jericho stayed with AEW, because if Jericho went to WWE and wanted to trademark the guy who gets his ass beat by the Vision every week and give it to LA Knight and then give it to LA Knight, WWE would have trademarked it. It would have never.
I did not expect that.
It would have never went to Chris Jericho. So yeah,
they have that whole thing where I really don't even trust it. Where like, we own it while you're in the company, but once you're out, it's all yours. I still don't trust that mentality, that like system they have. I wouldn't trust it at all because they're so slimy. They're gonna want to keep the name. You'd think if LA Knight leaves, they're gonna want him to still use LA Knight. You know what I mean? There's no way they would want that. So that whole thing they do of like, well, once you leave, it goes back to you. I don't believe that in a second. That better be in writing, motherfucker.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So AEW filed a trademark as well.
Trademark? Oh, yeah, I did see this.
According to the USPTO, AEW has filed to the trademark AEW Redemption.
AEW Redemption. You ready?
Hearing Excalibur say it is going to be hilarious. However,
Redemption.
This is one of the, if this is a show name, this is one of the better names that Tony Khan has come up with.
I'm down for AEW Redemption, man.
And this seems like a very Adam Page show.
It does. I could see
remember, last year, it was Ascension versus Redemption. And Adam Page has always kind of been associated to Redemption, partly because of his character and kind of the redemption trials his characters went through. He's obviously came out to Red Dead Redemption music before. He's very Arthur Morgan. He's very Arthur Morgan to me. So if they can give me if they can give me an opportunity to make some Red Dead Redemption graphics for a pay-per-view, fucking sign me up.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%. It sounds like a good pay-per-view name, good show name. I hope it's just not like just a special Dynamite. We're on AEW Dynamite Redemption. I hope that's not, but I feel like Dynamite would have already been in a name. So I hope it is a pay-per-view name because it sounds pretty good. I like it more than fucking Wrestle Dream and fucking World's End. So I like that name. I fuck with it.
Those names suck.
Wrestle Dream.
Dynasty's grown on me.
Dynasty's fine, yeah.
Dynasty. Wrestle Dream, just,
I hate that
one. Gets me. Replace Wrestle Dream with Redemption.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of AEW, that's one thing I love about AEW, dude. A lot of their pay-per-view names are based off of their talent.
It is.
You
That's
know,
really cool. Like Full Gear is also based off of Adam Page too.
Page and Pac, and then Double or Nothing and Revolution are based off Cody.
They are actually.
Dynasty's based off Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
All Out's based off All In, but All In's based off of the Bullet Club.
Exactly.
You know,
what about? What the fuck I was gonna say? Oh shit! Hold on.
What about
World's End?
Who the fuck is that? I guess that's based off the Adam Cole and MJF story.
I guess in a way.
That one sucks. Get rid of that.
That one still sucks. That in Wrestle Dream Wrestle Dream is actually based off of what the fuck was that phrase? Who did you say was wrestling?
Antonio Inoki, wrestling's greatest dreamer.
That's what it's fucking named off of. Like, all right.
Antonio Inoki, wrestling's greatest dreamer. What does that mean? Does he have good dreams at night? Like what?
He's the greatest dreamer, man.
Okay.
The fuck? Greatest dreamer.
So yes, that is AEW's newest trademark, AEW Redemption. Bell says, it sounds like a video game. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I could definitely see it.
I could see that as well. Hopefully, it's a lot better than the first one.
Fuck.
But I feel like their video game is going to be Fight Forever 2. I feel like they're gonna want to make that the series, but
I feel like it.
That is very fitting. You would
need
need
a
a big redemption after AEW Fight Forever, so that actually would fit. But I would love a Red Dead Redemption pay-per-view theme for AEW Redemption, bro.
I'd really fuck with it, dude. Like the red everywhere with like over the man. That shit would be tough, man. That shit would be tough. I would really fuck with it. Could be a video game. They do need to redeem themselves after the fucking monstrosity that is Fight Forever. So either or, I'd be down for.
100%. AEW, they got more. Well, speaking of AEW pay-per-views, actually, AEW's Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
Fight Forever actually made 2K look playable. I got it, Bell. Oh man, you are not lying. You really are not lying. I tell you, after that, I was like, you know what? I can appreciate community creations just a little bit more.
I really can. I'll just download a John Moxley.
I will just download Adam Page. I swear I'll just download Adam Page.
Fight Forever is horrible, dude.
That game. Now, you know, if you get used to it, you know, it's the one-on-one mode is not like
it's not that bad, but
it's obviously not great by any stretch of the imagination. If you get used to it, you know, you can play it. It's just bad.
It's too bad.
It's not so bad to the point where it's like unplayable. But like,
it's not good.
It's not good at all.
It's just not.
It is not good.
It's not bad, but it's definitely not good.
And also too, once you step out of the single shit,
it's horrible.
I will never forget playing a tag team match. I'll never forget it. That was one of the absolute worst experiences. That was one of the worst gaming experiences of my, and I'm not even exaggerating, my entire life.
That shit was horrible. You have like a timer. You can only, if you're not the tagged in guy, you have a timer. So if your boy's getting pinned and the timer's up, you can't break up the pin like the AI will do, because I swear they don't have the fucking time. It was horrible, dude.
Oh, it was bad.
It was so bad. That game was ass.
So yeah, it like.
At least tag matches were there
were things in the game that were so bad it made me appreciate other aspects of the game, but by no means was that game good at all. THQ and Ukes, whoever,
they scammed them.
They scammed the ever living fuck out of them, bro. That game was bad, bro.
It was really bad.
And then too, fans have been asking for GM mode forever, and before the game comes out, Kenny Omega was just like, "Oh yeah, GM mode's not going to be in the game." Like, y'all are talking about, we're going to give wrestling fans what you guys have been asking for. Hello?
That's what we've been asking for.
And then they come up with this stupid mobile game, My GM, or whatever it's called. AEW General Manager, or whatever.
Like, no, I want it in the console game. Like,
stupid. Yeah. Stupid. Anyways, AEW Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door?
Forbidden Door
with AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom.
AEW has announced Forbidden Door, along with New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom for Sunday, June 28th from the SAP Center in San Jose, California, which I believe is the Shark Tank. AEW,
oh, it is a little shark thing too.
AEW have, oh yeah,
it is like a little whirlpool. I didn't notice that.
Pretty dope. I just noticed that too. This is the theme they went with, so pretty classic to what they always go with, the Doctor Strange looking portal. With which obviously, obviously I just noticed it's in San Jose, obviously where the San Jose Shark, I believe that's where the San Jose Sharks play. So they will be in the Shark Tank, and it looks like they got a little whirlpool, some fins going around. Obviously you can see Mystico and just Hero and Dorby is over there. You have Persephone, which we're gonna talk about in just a minute. San Jose is it's not a bad location, and when I tell you where they were going to originally go, you're going to be very happy that they went to San Jose, because they were going to go with another repeat location that they've done Forbidden Door in before. So I'm happy with the location. I think this is I think this is a good call, and I like the theme. I actually really like the inclusion of the Sharks.
No, I really do. I fuck with the theme. I like the purple in there now, and I like the whole, it's kind of like a time clock thing. That's really cool. And then, the whole water whirlpool sharks thing, I think it's really cool. I mean, it's still kind of what it always is, but it is a refreshed version, so that's nice to see.
For sure. So, AEW and Forbidden Door will go head-to-head with TNA's Slammiversary. Both shows take place on Sunday, June 28th. You mean to tell me WWE has now sent them on Sundays to get obliterated?
I was going to say, look, AEW has moved from Saturdays to avoid getting fucked with. So WWE sends the little brother, the little cousin, TNA, man. Like, TNA is going to do anything.
The little cucks
are
going over to challenge Forbidden.
What did you call the president? That shit was hilarious. Didn't you call him something?
No. I called TNA Lockdown, TNA Cuckdown.
Yeah, that's what you call them. That's what they are, man.
They're fucking cucks, dude.
They're not a real company at this point, man. They're just another branch of WWE.
Yes, they are. Like they are the TNA is the little brother going to steal the snacks for the rest of your siblings, because they know the little brother, there's the big siblings are going to send the little brother in because the big siblings don't want to get in trouble.
They don't want to smoke, man. They're going to send the little cousin, the little brother, whatever, man. It's sad, dude. No one's fucking watching TNA anymore. That shit fucking sucks. That company sucks. And, when we watch Forbidden Door, man, 100%.
Absolutely. There will not be a TNA Slammiversary review.
God, no.
If there's ever a TNA review, just know
we're dead.
John Cena fucking came out of retirement and went to TNA or something.
Or we got replaced by fucking duplicates or something. That ain't us, bro. That ain't us. I'm gonna be caught dead watching that show, let alone reviewing it.
They just know, if that ever happens, they sign John Cena. They got AJ Styles to come out of retirement. What else would have had to have happened? Kenny Omega came back to his 2017 self and went to TNA.
We got paid to do it.
Yeah, they paid us a big bag. Bunch of stuff will have had to fall in place for that to happen.
Even though they don't even pay their own wrestlers big bags, so I don't know why we would get a big bag.
Yeah, there's no way. According to Bodyslam.net, AEW originally planned to hold this year's Forbidden Door event in the city of Chicago, Illinois.
Thank God I didn't fucking get this pay-per-view.
God, give us AEW redemption, bro.
Give us redemption. Give us next year's Double or Nothing, bro.
Please,
Been asking
dude.
for Double or Nothing since its fucking existence. Give me Double or Nothing, bro. That's what I want.
Yes, bro.
Will Ospreay better be healthy.
That will also have to.
It's another criteria.
Too. Yes. However, it was too close to the opening night of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax in Chicago. What? Y'all work with them?
I guess since they work with them, they don't want to like counter them in a way, I guess, in the city. If that makes sense. But like, who besides New Japan fans are gonna know?
Yeah.
The shit? Actually, to be honest, it might help New Japan.
I was gonna say that might help.
But I get the idea of the mentality, but like I think it actually probably would have did the opposite better. But I don't even want it in Chicago in the first place.
No, 100%. Yo, Bell's on my ass today,
Yeah,
bro.
she's on your ass, bro.
She's on my ass. AAA. I don't watch AAA, but honestly, bro, what I see from there, it seems like they fucking do a better job with half the people that are actually like supposed to be prominent figures on WWE television. I respect it. I respect it.
I respect them tenfold over TNA.
And the thing too, WWE doesn't send AAA to like combat AEW. Like they keep AAA in their own lane, and I like that. Like I was just talking to him the other day. I'm actually excited to kind of see like what happens on AAA tomorrow with the El Grandes and stuff.
No, I'm excited. I'm intrigued to see what they do. I like what they've been doing on there, and I fuck with AAA, man. I wish they weren't on Raw as much as they are. Other than that, I really like them. I like that they do their own thing. And yeah, they compete with CMLL, but they always did. So that's like nothing like WWE charged. Fight like they do with TNA, where they have TNA lead the fight against other shit and fail. I fuck with AAA, I do.
For sure. So, AAA's scared of The Undertaker.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm getting.
They are ran by The Undertaker, man. So I guess Undertaker's doing a better job than fucking whatever the fuck the TNA president's name is. It's like Carlos or something. What the fuck?
Cuck Silva.
Cuck Silva, that's his name.
Yeah. So, AEW held off on announcing the San Jose show due to WWE's event in the same arena on April 10th. WWE often has a clause in arena contracts that prevents rival promotions from announcing their own events until after WWE has held its show. Great. Just, wait till after to let everybody know AEW is going to put on a better show in San Jose than we will.
No, exactly. That's just a great mentality. They have been, Bell. They have been. And they put on the best brawl. I saw a statistic. I don't know how many brawls there has been this WrestleMania season.
No.
Want to take a guess?
28.
No, not that high.
17.
A little bit lower.
15.
One more lower.
14 brawls.
There's been 14 brawl segments on the build to WrestleMania so far.
That's cap. There's got to be more.
It's still a lot, though.
That's a lot, but there's got to be more.
That's insane, man.
Unless I'm just so cooked from seeing brawls, I feel like, that number's probably accurate.
I think that number is, but it's still still an insane number, man, of the same segment being ran in the past, like, 6 weeks.
They got a brawl.
But they did have the best brawl, pal. They really did.
They
were beating the shit out of each other.
I was watching this shit like, is this who I think it is? I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, they were going hard.
They were whooping the fuck out of each other. And to think that their brawl had more heat than CM Punk and Roman Reigns just completely blows me, bro.
Oh, dude, literally Liv and fucking and Stephanie had as more heat in their brawls than fucking the 2 world champion brawls. Like, dog, what is going on?
My God.
They're the only ones actually on WWE television that are having good brawls.
What does the fucking world come to? Forbidden Door in Chicago, bro. Don't do that bullshit.
Don't do that.
You gave us Forbidden Door. Yes, it was 4 years ago, but bro, don't give us that bullshit.
You don't need to do it again.
Give us something we've never got.
Give us a World's End.
You've gave us.
Oh wait, they did.
You've gave us 2000 World's End, 2000 All Outs. You gave us. You gave us World's End last year. You've given us Revolutions in the past. Give me something we haven't got, bro. Give us a Double or Nothing. Give us a Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a Wrestle Dream. Give us Full Gear again. I mean,
Wrestle Dream.
Chicago's gotten something different.
Yeah.
Something different, at least. You know, again, Wrestle Dream's probably at the bottom of my list,
Have-
but I mean, at least it's something different.
Have we got a full gear?
Yes,
I thought we
have.
did. I thought we
have.
did. So give us Double or Nothing. Give us Dynasty, bro, please.
I want to say we got the full gear
What was it, 2024?
because there was full gear. The original one was. No, I don't think we have gotten a full gear.
Have we not?
The original one was in Baltimore. 2020 was in Daly's place. 2021 was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it was originally supposed to be in St. Louis, I think. Yeah, it was in Minneapolis. 2022 was in Newark, New Jersey.
Newark?
Yeah, because that was where, or not. Yeah, it was in New Jersey. Either that or it was on Long Island.
Yeah.
Then there was a Long Island one in there. I want to say that one was 2024. No, 2024 was the Lakers one.
Yeah, it was the Lakers one.
That was in LA. That was in the Forum. And then where was it last year?
Did they take it back to LA? Or was it on the West? I think, was it on the West Coast?
Were they in the Intuit Dome? No. Did they go back to the Forum?
I think they went back.
Staples Center. No, that was Revolution.
I think they went back-to-back years in LA. I thought they did, at least.
You might be thinking of Revolution. Because I know for sure they did.
I think I'm thinking of Revolution. Let me see. Full year 2020.
Full grease.
2025 was in Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, so it was just in Newark. So, okay, yeah, 2024 was the one in, so 2023, okay, I almost got all those right. Almost.
Oh, yeah, that one was in LA. Okay.
Oh, 2023 was the LA one.
Damn, that was 2023? Oh,
damn.
my God.
And then 4 was Newark. And then 2025, they went back to Newark?
I guess.
Yeah, they did.
What the hell?
Oh, okay. My timeline was a little fucked up, I guess. No, we have not gotten a full gear.
Are we down for
give me a fucking full gear.
Exactly.
Something.
The hell, man?
I don't know. I don't know what they got going on, but yeah, don't do it in Chicago, bro.
Please don't
do it in Chicago.
I'm glad they didn't.
So yeah, full gear, or not full gear, Forbidden Door is going back to the month of June. So July, oh yeah, what's the July pay-per-view going to be now? Because All In is going back to the end of August.
Are they gonna have nothing in July?
All in should be moved to July.
They
that
really
was a vibe last year,
I
bro.
fucked with it in July. I really did.
Yeah. Because, yeah, AEW, let me see. Because AEW All In London is at the end of, is it? Yeah, it's August 30th.
Damn. Fuck.
So I mean, unless Redemption is the July one.
That might be the July one, is Redemption. Maybe.
So, I don't know, man. But Forbidden Door is coming back to the end of June, and we will have to see what is going to be at the end of July.
Exactly.
So, with that, more AEW shows. We have Grand Slam Mexico.
Oh my God.
According to Uncle Dave, AEW has plans to run another AEW Grand Slam Mexico show in Arena Mexico later this year. It is expected to be later than June. Maybe they use that as the July.
Maybe instead of like a pay-per-view, it's like the TV special. I can see that.
They'll do a TV special. I mean, that'd be cool. Arena Mexico is a very cool arena.
It is a very dope arena.
Yeah, and they did they had a pretty decent show there last year from what I can remember.
I think they did, yeah.
So I mean, I would not be opposed to it.
I'm down for it.
And yeah, I mean, I always think it's glad when they go to these places like Mexico, like they do their little, Wales and Liverpool and Birmingham, all them places in the UK, those places, Australia. I always love when they do that. In Mexico, I'm still waiting for WWE to go to Mexico. So I like that AEW actually shows up. So yeah, AEW will be in Arena Mexico later this year.
Most definitely. I'm cool. I'm down with it. I'm excited, man. They could also, now that I remember they do that, it could also be Summer Blockbuster in that month, too. They do that TV special, too. It could be that.
Summer Blockbuster.
Summer Blockbuster. I could see that, too. But I'm excited. I'm cool with Arena Mexico.
Yes. And that is all the AEW stories for today. That's all the AEW stories for today, man. And you just triple check. Yes, that is all the AEW stories for today, man. And moving on to the WWE side of things. Before that, man, we got a word from our sponsor here at NHP. We got a word from W Energy, man. W is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics formulated to improve focus without getting the jitters. W is a clean formula, sugar-free, zero-calorie, free from fillers and artificial colorings with 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can get your W products today with the link below and code NHP at checkout to save yourself 10% on your next W order.
Truly, always, gotta shout out W, man. Whether workout, whatever you may need the energy for, man. It's Mania weekend. If you want to be as energized, as focused as we are, man, try W, man. It'll work out for you. It'll give you the energy. You won't have jitters. And it'll taste good all at the same time. Truly, always, gotta shout out W.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As always, thank you and shout out to the great people over at W, the official sponsor of what we do here at NHP.
God, that phrase is hilarious now. They even had Mox saying it, bro.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. He's going for that.
It's what we fucking do. All right. Speaking of AEW talent, according to Uncle Dave, there is talk within WWE about signing Persephone when her dual contract expires later this year. She could go to WWE. She also could make the full-time jump to AEW. From what we've seen from Persephone, she's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty good. I like her. I think she's good. I think she has potential. WWE obviously they've played this game before with somebody we all know now is Stephanie Vacher. But Persephone, this could be an interesting situation because I know that AEW's got that little rule now. If you work Forbidden Door, you have to wait a certain amount of time before signing with WWE. So it's going to be very interesting to see if she's on that show. And exactly when later this year her contract does expire. So it's going to be interesting to see. Could be a reason why we don't see much of her on AEW. That could very well be a reason, but
could be.
Who knows?
It could be, man. We don't know. She's on the Forbidden Door poster, so I feel like she'd be there.
Yeah.
I think she might be the CMLL Women's Champion. I think she's a champion over there. I'm not too sure. Either way, I think she's beast. She was really good last year at Forbidden Door. She's really good in the ring. I've seen clips of some of her promos. She seems pretty good with that too. I like her, and I'm gonna just watch wherever she goes, man.
She speaks English too, right?
She does, yeah. And
WWE's fucking
they're gonna want her,
foaming at the mouth for that.
They're gonna really want her. So wherever she goes, I'm down. I think she could kill her wherever she goes, man. So I'm down either way.
100%. So Persephone could be on her way to WWE sooner rather than later.
Wherever she goes, man, she's got to come out to the Young M.A. song Stephanie, but change the lyrics to Persephone. That shit will be hard. I don't know if you could actually play it on television, but probably not, but...
Jesus. Speaking of more former AEW talent, Paige. According to PW Insider, Paige has signed to return to the WWE and is expected to make is expected to be a part of this weekend's WrestleMania 42. The belief amongst those spoken to is that Paige will be a part of the Women's Tag Team Championship match, replacing Nikki Bella if Nikki Bella is not able to compete. We are told WWE secreted Paige into Las Vegas, and she has been hidden. She was seen taking part in a run in a run through for the match earlier this week. So
she wasn't
great
hidden.
job at fucking hiding her.
We were able to hide her on the journey here, but she was just in the ring, fucking doing the test run, and someone took the picture. Great job, guys.
My God. Now obviously this is all assuming that Nikki Bella isn't. Apparently they're saying, at least from what I've heard, that she's supposed to get cleared tonight, but they also don't know if she's going to be cleared. But Paige coming back. I mean, hopefully it goes back. All I can say is I hope it goes better than the AEW run. Paige has even said before she wished she gave it more of her all during the AEW run. So I don't even know why you would come back if you weren't planning on giving it your all. But so you just openly admitted to come back and just collecting the Tony check, or
no, exactly. And I respect that she put it on herself for like not being that good and whatnot, and like being rusty and whatnot. And maybe she had some of that rust went away. I don't know. Maybe it's gotten even worse. Who knows, man? That's my concern. I would much rather her be more of just a backstage or just a non-wrestling on-screen figure. From at least compared to the last time we did see her, man. But it's good for her. Glad she's back, man. But very interested to see how that goes, man. I think more of just a persona role, I think, would be better at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe she could like back Roxanne or something. That could be cool. Maybe something like that.
You can obviously, if you can do a little feud at some point with AJ Lee.
I could see them wanting to do that too.
They could be like a part-time WWE women's tag team. Maybe you can have them hold the women's tag titles and go away, so I don't have to see the fucking belts.
That is true. They would be off TV for a while.
That would be cool. You can do stuff. I just hope again we don't get to, Showtime and she's wrestling like she did in AEW, because that was not good.
No, it was not.
That was not good. You can't go somewhere and say I was the Revolution there and I'm going to be the Revolution here, and then you
do nothing.
And then you do absolutely nothing. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear her theme song, even though we're probably not going to get that theme song. But her OG theme song was a banger. We're probably going to fucking get This Is My House.
Oh my God, that is this is my house again. I'm back to claim my house. Some shit like that, man. And I feel like Nikki won't be clear, even if she isn't.
That's what everything's leaning towards. But I have seen that they're going to announce something tonight.
I could see that, and I could see them wanting to make a segment about it where Paige steps in and whatnot. And even if she is kind of clear, I could see them wanting to just take the opportunity to put Paige on television, low key. So I think tonight on SmackDown, for the ticket sales, man, Paige is gonna just move it. But I think they might do that segment tonight on SmackDown where Paige 100%. Comes in and replaces her.
100%. Speaking of women not on the Mania card, Io Sky.
Oh man, that's a crazy sentence, man. Io Sky, the champ. I saw a statistic that I think the only champ that came out of WrestleMania as champion last year that has a match is Jay. I think I saw that statistic.
Wow. Jay Uso.
Yeah, because Cena's not here obviously anymore. I think it was true that Jay is the only champion that came out of Mania last year is just straight on the card. Period. This one.
Fatu.
What was he champ of?
U.S.
He was the U.S. champ.
Yeah, I think he. Right? Didn't he win the U.S.? Yeah, he won the U.S.
Oh,
title.
Okay, so that's not completely true. Yeah,
Clip wrestling fans.
Clip wrestling fans, I guess.
Watch the clips. They forgot the stat sheet. Io Sky versus Asuka has possibly been scrapped. This is according to Uncle Dave. He says Io Sky's not got a match for Mania. The last I heard was that it could happen. But it won't be at Mania. It will be moved to Backlash. It's not like it's going to for sure be at Backlash either.
Right.
Dave.
Coming out of Mania, Bell. who is the champ. That's what the argument, or that's what the post was.
Yeah.
So Cody, unfortunately, doesn't apply.
Bro, Io, okay, the whole argument was if Nikki Bella is hurt, they were going to slot the Kabuki Warriors in the Bella spot. Or I even heard, rumors that it could be Raquel and Roxanne that were going to be added to that match. So that was the reason they canceled Io Asuka, was because they needed Asuka for something else.
But now they got Paige.
Turns out you have a completely other serviceable tag team in Raquel and Roxanne. And now we're hearing that, like, we may get Brie Bella and Paige. So why the fuck would you cut the Io match?
I really don't get it. And, first of all, that tag team sounds fucking horrible, man. That in-ring quality for that tag team is bad, man. Brie Bella and Paige. Oh, man, that might be horrible. But back to Io, man. You scrapped that match for a possibility that didn't even end up needing to happen at all. Even in the first place, you didn't need to scrap that match for a backup. Horrible just booking, man, and horrible just comparison from what someone did last year to this year. That's horrible.
And bro, like, shit like that, like Triple H, you didn't know that you were talking to Paige and could have possibly used her for Mania, so why would you even think about cutting the Io Asuka match in the first place?
Just put it on the show.
We all know you're going to give them 4 minutes anyway, so just let them have their fucking little moment.
Exactly, let them have their little moment. Have Io on that card, just period. She should be. And I don't get what the whole problem with this is. And the fact that she didn't make it to Mania, I mean, I don't think it was Ari Emanuel that didn't put Io on Mania. I think it was Triple H. Back to Triple H being the main one at fault, bro. How do you fuck that up, dude?
Jade Cargill is on WrestleMania, bro.
She's probably going in and out as the champ for Mania, and Io doesn't have a match at all. That's crazy work. She's probably just going to be in Rhea's corner getting beat up, and she's just going to fight off fucking B-Fab and Michin for her. Brother.
Wow. Really barking up my alley there.
Unless it's even worse, and she's going to try to fight him off, but then Asuka and Kari's going to come up, and that distracts Rhea, and that's why Rhea loses. She's going to blame it on Io, essentially. I could see that.
I could see that, too.
Either way, it's fucking ass.
I could very well see that. Well, we just talked a little bit about Paige and her lack of her lack of being kept a secret. Maybe we have a reason why. According to PW Insider, there have been some concerns amongst talent in WWE about the hotel this year. Last night there was no additional security beyond the hotel itself. And since the hotel is part of a major casino, there was no real possibility to restrict the flow of fans. Tons of fans were in the lobby, camped out by the elevators, mobbing everyone they saw. Even referees trying to get photos and autographs. The hope amongst talents we heard from is that there is some additional measures taken tonight to assist them when they are coming in and out. All WWE appearances yesterday were beyond all the WWE appearances yesterday were beyond mobbed, to the point some of the places hosting them were overwhelmed.
Good Lord, bro. They have fucking Mr. Mosby being the only one guarding fucking Rhea Ripley and shit.
Oh my god, Mr. fucking Mosby, bro.
They just got Mr. Mosby. That's it. That's all they got, man. That's all they got guarding. Like, TKO, bro. You don't pay for extra security?
This company's so cheap, dude.
They're so cheap. They won't pay enough security so these wrestlers don't get mobbed in their personal hotel area. And I'm sure if they're not in I'm sure if the fans are in the lobby, they're sneaking their way into them halls too.
Oh, you know it.
You know it, bro. And that's just a nightmare. If they just want to get to the show and get fucking back to the bed to go to bed, dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? First of all, those fans are just super. Those super loser wrestling fans that just want shit fucking signed so they could sell. And like, dude, the fact that TKO and WWE isn't paying for extra security is just insanely bad. That's a bad look. That's a badly ran company. That's horrible. And I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. This was Tony Khan not paying for extra security. They'd shit on how fucking immature of an owner
how he
is.
can't run a business.
Yep.
He runs a child playground, all that shit.
100%, exactly. So TKO, they should know better. They should put the wrestler safety first, and especially like, you know how many wrestlers have stalkers? Rhea had a stalker, Liv had a stalker. All these wrestlers. Roxanne had a stalker. Like, you need extra security, bro. You need it, especially for the women, bro. That shit, that's horrible, man.
Bill, you are absolutely right.
You
gotta blame TKO here. Be better. Be
better.
fucking better. You guys tout up and down. This is the biggest worldwide wrestling company in the world. All this blase, bro. If this is the biggest wrestling company in the world, which it is, treat it like it. Get your talent escorted to the room and the fans. You smelly fucks. Get the fuck out of the hotel lobby. Bro, if fans were, what does it say here?
Camping
if fans
at the elevator
were camped out by the elevator, mobbing everyone they saw, trying to sneak into hallways. If I seen somebody following me to my room, I would absolutely, and that's what these fans do too, bro, because they like to bombard these wrestlers, and then when these wrestlers tell them, bro, get the fuck out of my face, or fucking go somewhere, oh, this guy's a dick, he's on my shit list now. Get from me, bro. I am a human being trying to get to my hotel room. God forbid you got some family you brought to the show. These motherfuckers are following you and your family around. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you doing?
It's so bad, dude.
Like, you guys y'all don't have parents that, like,
taught you manners?
Yes. Home training, manners, public training.
You can't even think to yourself while you're standing there camping there, like, damn, I'm a fucking loser. Exactly. Like, damn, this is some of the lamest, saddest shit ever. I'm a sad loser, dude. What the fuck? Like, man, that's insane, dude. That's insane.
It's that is the worst, bro. That is actually the fucking worst. Get out of there, bro. What are you doing? What are you, honestly, what are you doing?
Makes no sense.
All right, man. Well, TKO didn't sign up for additional security, but you know what you can't sign up for? Guys,
it's here.
As of Monday, we brought to you guys last week, WWE filed a trademark for Club WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And according to WWE, man, you can sign up right now. You can sign up now. What the fuck is Club WWE, you may ask? Club WWE is a tier service that offers exclusive 24-hour ticket pre-sale access to all WWE events around the world and tailored perks at featured events, including superstar meet and greets and hospitality opportunities and entrances. Members only WWE shop, featuring exclusive collections and early access to merchandise drops, like John Cena's upcoming Never Seen 17 collection.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Oh, fuck, I didn't read that.
Oh, shit.
I gotta sign up. I'll get back to that.
That sounds intriguing now.
Bonus WWE content featuring inside scoops, extended cuts, behind-the-scenes footage, and more.
Inside scoops? What do you got? You got Dave Meltzer on speed dial? What does that mean?
Dedicated members-only community forum connecting fans around the world like never before. That's
so you get your own personal cage match with another one of these fucking people? That's sad.
You get to be fucking put on with Gerald from Virginia. That's a fucking freak.
That's a fucking super weirdo.
points-based reward system. What am I fucking ordering mobile from
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A?
what the fuck? Like, oh man, you watch this pay-per-view, that's 10 points.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Allowing fans to earn credits to redeem against digital and physical goods. Premium welcome pack for founding members.
Founding members?
This is a service that you have to fucking pay for all that. So WWE's got some balls having CM Punk go out there and talk about lower the tickets. But then you offer a service to get people to pay to buy tickets that are overly priced early. Like, the balls on you people.
And you know some of them early shirts are going to be CM Punk shirts, man. And what did Pat say? He gets that TKO check. He ain't complaining about that check.
Okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to jump to this.
You
get early access to merchandise drops like John Cena's upcoming Never Seen 17 collection. So they're doing it. They're going
to drop all the shirts.
If you guys don't know, John Cena did a Fan Expo interview last year, and he said there are 17 shirts that did not come out. There are 17 shirts that were supposed to be farewell tour shirts, but these 17 towns they never ended up going to. So he asked Fanatics to drop a collection called the Never Seen 17 collection. Bro,
that's right.
We're getting the 17 shirts we never got.
I can't wait to see them.
Motherfucker.
I need some shirts. Dude, there better be a Seattle in there, bro.
I want a Seattle, like, Supersonics or Seahawks
I
one,
need
bro.
a Seahawks one.
Give me a Seahawks fucking John Cena shirt, bro.
Please.
But if you're in Club WWE, you get it first.
So, literally, you could pay for this membership club, so you could pay to get everything, but just a little bit faster than anybody else, whether it's merch, whether it's tickets. Literally, it's a fucking scam, dude. This is the most scam shit I've ever seen. It's another new low from this company, and they're just going to continue to doing it, because I'm sure they're going to get people to sign up and pay for this shit, and it's going to continue, man, and it's just going to get worse and worse from here.
The hypocrisy on these people is absolutely ridiculous. Again, you just had CM Punk out there trying to rally the troops for lower ticket pricing, and you offer a service like this on the same on the show the very next week.
They did lower the ticket price for SummerSlam, man.
Speaking of that,
half off,
guys.
They did it.
They did it.
They fucking did it.
According to Andrew Baydala, WWE, bro, they dropped the ticket pricing almost half. They're giving you 50% off tickets, bro. They did it. They stayed true to their word. They lowered the ticket pricing, dude.
By half.
This is awesome. I think we made it, bro. We finally are back to the days where shows are affordable for everybody that's dumped about 40 years into their 401k.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And probably not even them.
Probably not even.
Bro, they did it, man. They made the ticket pricing affordable because they dropped them by almost 50%.
50%, man.
Wow.
You guys want to know what, the original price to the new price is? It's amazing.
WWE's charging $25,000 per person for ringside front row seats to both nights of SummerSlam.
So it went from $40,000 to $25,000, man. It's half off, dude. Technically, the tickets are half off, man. CM Punk got his wish, man. They're affordable. They cut the prices by half. And it's still $25,000 for a seat, for just one person's seat. If you want to buy a car, man, you should go to SummerSlam instead.
If I have $25K to spend, just know I'm pulling up in the most beautiful car you've ever seen in your life, bro.
And
I'm not even a car guy.
If I have $25K to just toss out like that at any moment, I'm not going to fucking SummerSlam.
I'm pulling up in a blacked out black rims, tinted windows, Chevy Tahoe, bro.
Hey,
You got me fucked up. You ain't catching me at SummerSlam. I'll be watching SummerSlam in the back seat of my Tahoe.
I'm gonna be an Escalade V pulling up with some bronze rims. I'm moving. I'm pulling up, man. Cause what the fuck?
WWE is charging $25,000 per person for ringside front row seats to both nights of SummerSlam in 2026 in Minneapolis through their on-location elite package. That is a $15,000 drop from last year when the same package cost $40,000. You guys know when CM Punk said lower the tickets, you guys know you genuinely have to drop them motherfuckers by like 80 to 90%, right?
Like, dude,
You understand that.
the
right?
absolute peak of ringside SummerSlam tickets should be no more than $2,000 for ringside. Ringside, we're talking Mania, we're talking SummerSlam, we're talking the big ones. $1,500 for ringside. All right, you're ringside. You're at the big pay-per-views. All right, dude. All right. The normal ticket should be like $7, but like,
I was gonna say, and that is a downright guarantee. If you have tickets that affordable, you're selling Mania out every
you would
year.
sell Mania out
No
every
problem.
year. You would 100% sell out every year. No problem. You cut it down $15,000, and it's still $25,000 because it's ringside for $25,000. That is, you're not like that, bro. You're not football. You're not in any of these sports, dude. You're just not. You never will be. Just know your ceiling and embrace it, dude. You have Roman Reigns going out there talking about, like CM Punk, I'm out there making football money. I'm making money like I throw a football.
No, you're not.
And respectfully, Roman, that is not something to brag about. That is sad that you just barely make football money. Just barely. You should be making like Tom Brady money, bro. You know how much money your company makes?
Which even that, the Roman don't make football money.
He don't make
I
football
can guarantee
money. He makes baseball money.
Not even that.
Not even
baseball players get paid, bro. Do you know how much a star people say Roman Reigns is the best. If you say Roman Reigns is the best in WWE, if I think of a name off the top of my head, who people say is the best quarterback in the NFL, so let's say Josh Allen.
Let's see how much he makes. I'm sure it's insane. I'm sure it's like 400 mil.
Josh Allen, okay, who some people, now again, that was just a name off the top of my head. People will say
commonly said name.
People is a commonly said name. Josh Allen could be considered the best quarterback in the NFL. In March of 2025, Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen signed a 6-year, $330 million extension featuring a record $250 million in downright guarantee. The deal, running through 2030, carries an average annual yearly salary of $55 million. And he is the second. Tying him for the second amongst NFL quarterbacks. He's number 2.
He's number 2. Like, dog. I'll see what a number 1, man.
Highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL.
Because Roman is he's the highest.
What the fuck?
Paid wrestler.
Oh, hell no.
Who the hell is it?
Not who the fuck I thought it would be. Oh my god, he's robbing the shit out of them. As of the 2026 offseason, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott.
The hell?
He's robbing them blind, bro. He ain't never done nothing with that team.
Never heard of him.
He is the highest paid NFL. He is the highest paid player in all of the NFL. He makes $60 million a year. You don't make football money, bro.
You don't make nearly football. You don't even make a 5-year contract for him is like $12 million, something like that. Like, dude, you don't make football money, bro. You don't. That's just how it is, bro. Because your boss don't pay you that. He could. They could pay you a lot. They don't.
Roman Reigns earns $15 million a year.
Nothing, nowhere close. You might make a bench player's money, not even really, to be honest. I'm sure a bench guy makes like $20 million a year at least. Like, dude, You don't make football money. Stop the cap. Your own company scamming you, and and what the hell are you talking about, man? That is just sad. That is just sad. But gotta make these ticket prices $25,000, man. 25. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I'm curious.
He's looking.
A backup quarterback in the NFL. Okay, so he gets paid more than a backup. A NFL backup salary generally earns between 1.5 to 8 million a year.
Wow. He earns more than the backup.
Oh, okay, never mind. He owns what? Okay. Top tier backups in the NFL make 8 to 14 million.
Oh, yeah.
So a backup, Roman Reigns makes what a backup quarterback makes, and he's the man.
He is the top guy in the wrestling business. No matter what you could say, he is, and that's how much he makes. That's not a brag, dude. I'm sorry.
It's not, and I'm not trying. And again, I'm not trying to like,
because he makes a lot of money. But
he makes a fuck ton of money,
but like you should be making more. 100%, you should be making more.
Yes, but. Moral of the story, WWE needs to understand they are not the NFL.
They aren't. They aren't the NFL, bro. You're not. You'll never be.
So, hey, man. Speaking of Roman. This is very interesting. According to an interview that Roman Reigns did with WWE, Roman Reigns says that if he loses to CM Punk at WrestleMania, he will leave WWE. He says, and I quote, "If I lose to CM Punk, I don't belong in WWE. If I lose, my work is done." Well,
so, I know he's going to win the match now.
Thanks for... I mean, I'm glad I was right.
I'm glad my predictions have been right, but...
Yeah, I kind of been feeling the whole way that Roman was kind of going to take this one, but very, 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 very nice to just spoil the match, because 2 days beforehand.
Great to see, man. Because that's the thing, he either completely spoiled the match or he's going to lose and still obviously be around and just lying his ass off for no reason. So either way, you should have never said that, because either way you're going to make yourself look like an ass or spoil the match. It's not a good thing to say stuff like that before the match.
100%, bro. So, looks like Roman Reigns is shedding a little bit of light on the ending to the Night 2 main event, and it looks like he will be winning. So, yeah, there you go. We'll have to see where that leads us the night after WrestleMania. But speaking of the night after WrestleMania, WWE has discussed a couple main roster call-ups. It doesn't specifically say for the night after WrestleMania, but I can only hope, because we need post-Mania hype. That's why you don't debut a guy 2 weeks before WrestleMania on SmackDown. It's probably something you should save for after WrestleMania.
But they don't know what they're doing.
According to Body Slam, Sol Ruca, JC Jane, Ethan Page, and Joe Henry have all been discussed for a main roster call-up. I am not going to lie, bro. I could see Joe Henry in that IC title ladder match.
I could 100% see him in that IC title ladder match. You mentioned that he teased it. That sounds horrible. I can't stand Joe Henry, man. He is such a dud. But they're going to love him on the main roster. He's going to be in all the little backstage segments singing and doing that. And he's going to do a little turnaround thing. And the say the name thing, they're going to overuse the shit out of that. I'm dreading his call-up. We already got Danhausen. Now we're going to deal with another joke wrestler. But other ones sound cool. I like JC Jane. I think I'm down for her getting called up. Sol Ruca obviously probably should have been called up by now, but I'm glad she is getting called up finally. And I like Ethan Page, man. I think I'm a little nervous for the amount of use he'll get on the main roster. Very nervous for that, man. But I do like him, and I think he could do a lot of good. I don't know if he will end up doing a lot of good. Either way, overall, I think at least for the women, it's a pretty solid pool, man. For the men, I'm scared for Ethan. I'm dreading Joe Hendry. I like JC Jane. I think she'll be doing pretty fine. And I think Sol Ruca is going to be, the top one out of that class of call-ups.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel so this list of call-ups, honestly, really the only one I could honestly see, really lasting upon, the first couple months of arrival here is Sol Ruka.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have faith in WWE to do. I mean, I guess Joe Hendry. I
He'll
don't really
do
want to
stuff
see
with
it, but
them.
I think WWE is gonna like his comedic timing or whatever goofiness he brings to the table, because he's a fucking goofball. But but Ethan Page is great. I have absolutely no faith in
No.
WWE to do anything with him. As for JC Jane, half of these women on this roster do not get used, and I do not see any different with JC Jane. I really do not think WWE is gonna really value her or use her. I feel if JC Jane gets called up, like Bell says, it's because she's been in NXT forever.
It's like, let's just try it on the main roster. If it don't work out, it don't work out.
100%, bro. Where in the hell is Blake Monroe?
Why isn't she? Like, dude, she should be
Dude,
called up, bro. She should have been called up, and she should have been in this Mania picture already, bro. She should have been in that chamber match, all
bro.
that type of shit.
Stephanie Vaquer versus Blake Monroe. Come on, bro.
That's fire. That's money right there, bro. That's money. Or she could have took the title from Jade. She could have done Rhea and fucking Blake Monroe. You could have done so much and you didn't, dude. So, like you said, I think she has a best chance. I think, her in-ring style is really gonna hit. It already did hit with the crowd, and then they just put her back down in NXT for some reason. When I really think they could have easily done the Soul and Zarya stuff on the main roster, maybe for the U.S. title, and that would have done wonders for the U.S. title. I think you really could have done that, because I also like Zarya. I think she could do pretty solid on the main roster. I would have liked if they would have already been called up and doing stuff and doing their whole breakup angle on the main roster, but I think Soul has the best chance of working out, man. People already really like her. She could talk. She's got the cool moveset. I think she'll be the safest. And for Ethan Page, they're going to do him like Matt Cardona, dude. He's going to be just a random lower mid-carder on the show. And he's definitely could do more than that, but that's all they're going to do with him 100%.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Post Mania, everybody's been saying, we won't get Drew McIntyre. Speaking of post Mania stuff, well, it seems, according to PW Insider, Drew McIntyre has been traveling back and forth to Scotland to film the new Highlander reboot. I'm sure he loves that. He gets to fucking go back home frequently.
Thank God.
His team was reportedly able to arrange a filming schedule that prevented him from missing any WWE dates on the road to WrestleMania. I'm going to be honest, I still don't think we see Drew McIntyre after WrestleMania, only because I feel like, he's probably still going to be filming, and he has been coming to work. I feel like WWE will do him the due diligence of just keeping him off to, not really put any workload on him. Like, hey, I know you didn't ask for time off, but we're going to grant you time off. We know you're busy filming. So just take a month off or whatever, then come back. And, when you're done filming and slot right back in. I feel that is, pretty nice of WWE to do. I feel like they will do that. Just kind of pump the brakes for him.
I think so. I think that's what they're going to do, because obviously the whole deals he has with his team and whatnot allow him to, be on the road at the same time he's filming stuff. But like you said, I think WWE will probably be like, you know what, dude, just take the time off. Go rest, go film your movie, go do what you got to do, especially with the result I think we're going to get at Mania in his match. I think, TV wise, it'll make sense to write him off for a little bit after a presumed loss. Even with a win, that whole world title situation is going to be fucking looped around Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee. So it's not like you run like Fatu and Cody or Drew and Cody afterwards anyway. So you might as well just have him take a break for even for just his character's sake afterwards.
No, for sure. Another loss on the record of Drew McIntyre, man. Another fucking loss. Yes, Bill.
I did see that.
Yes.
I think Jimmy mentioned it was a boy, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, congrats to them. And yes, guys, can we please stop calling for the return of Naomi.
Dude, she
has a fucking newborn
she just
at the
has
house.
a newborn. Let her be with her child, bro. Please, bro.
So, yeah, shout out to them, bruh. But Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, bro.
Ellen DeGeneres. The ride.
We got news on Pat and how WWE is going about Pat McAfee's involvement. According to the Wrestling Observer, Randy Orton buddy, Pat McAfee.
The side chick.
Sorry, not the Observer. According to Fightful, I was looking at the wrong thing. Fightful, according to Fightful, there are reportedly no restrictions on talent from expressing their unhappiness in the media about Pat McAfee's involvement in the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania.
Dude,
bro,
some fans are going to see this and be like, look, they're fighting back. They're allowing the wrestlers to speak their mind. How many fucking interviews has Triple H been in that we're going to talk about he's been in and the shit he said? He didn't say one thing about Pat McAfee, but he's going to send his wrestlers to do it for him. That's all this is, bro.
He's got something today. He's got something. Triple H did speak on Pat, but it's not really what you would think.
You would think what he wants his wrestlers to say.
Look. Pat. This is a situation. This is a situation, bro. Everybody spoke up about Pat, but then everybody stopped. You know what I mean? You had Punk speaking up about Pat. We heard all these different interviews where these guys were talking about Pat, and then it just all stopped. And now it's just Cody's just going about the story as if Pat was there the whole time. You know, there's a way they're going about the whole Pat McAfee thing that is very weird, because at first it seemed like they were letting people be vocal about it, and then it just stopped. And then we hear these things that we're hearing on interviews from Triple H and Nick Khan, and it's like it just really, like, do y'all, like, it seems like you guys fuck with this.
Apparently they do.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. So if there really was no restrictions on Pat, there should be no restrictions on Pat. This dude is bringing up things that nobody else is allowed to bring up. Why is he allowed to sit on a fucking conference, a live stream, and utter the words AEW?
But Roman Reigns to CM Punk can't? That's crazy to me. If anybody should, it should be Roman Reigns talking to CM Punk.
John Cena couldn't mention AEW to Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns can't mention it. Rollins can't mention it to Punk.
But Pat McAfee can?
But Pat McAfee can fucking sit on his show and say, oh, you guys thought somebody from AEW was going to debut?
What?
How is he allowed to fucking do that? How is he allowed to do that? Now, again, there's no restrictions on Pat. The other thing is, too, why I didn't like Punk bringing up Pat. That's not Punk's feud.
I don't want other people to bring up Pat.
So I don't understand. I mean, Cody's really the only one that should be allowed to go balls to the walls on Pat McAfee, and he's Cody. He's a Chad. He's not going to say anything out of pocket, you know? I mean, he's going to say the whole Cody lines. He's going to say the, you know, nobody wants you here. I'll tell it to him in a nice way. But, like,
I respect you. And I like
you're
you.
a mainstream star, Pat.
But
go home.
But go home. No one wants you here. You're not Logan Paul, because I got to shout him out because he's a company favorite, so I got to go shout him out because I'm a company Chad. Come on, bro.
There's no restrictions on Pat McAfee, bro, but again, everybody's restricting themselves anyway. And again, I'm looking at this from the other side of the mirror. Where are Pat's restrictions?
He should have them. He really should. Why is he talking about shit he's not involved with?
Yes, and like Punk said it best. You're talking about tickets, brother. You ain't sold a fucking ticket in your life. Nobody went to a Colts game to see Pat McAfee. And don't get me wrong, Pat was a phenomenal punter. Everybody was going to the Colts games to either see Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck, bro. Or fucking T.Y. Hilton. Nobody went there to see Pat McAfee, bro. I'm sorry. And then, again, dog, You haven't sold a single ticket in WWE, especially.
God, no. Who's paying? Do you think Pat and Gunther would sold tickets for that show? No. What are you doing, bro? Like, you don't sell tickets, bro.
Get out of here. I don't know where Pat's restrictions are. Apparently, he doesn't fucking have any. But real quick, we're gonna get back to Pat in just a second. But Pat McAfee's longtime friend that he has deep-rooted history with, Randy Orton. According to the Observer, Randy Orton is reportedly hurting going into WrestleMania this weekend.
Aren't we all, brother?
Hurting from what? Emotional damage? Mentally hurting? I am.
Is it physical? It's not good if it's physical. If it's physical, then why did you set this matter? Because if he's hurting right now, going into Mania, I know you knew when Cody fucking requested the match in the first place.
Yes.
So what are you doing, bro? What is this disorganized, horrible medical team that these wrestling companies have that you're allowing any of this shit to happen in the first place? Why is he here then if he's hurting?
Randy Orton, bro. Randy Orton, if he is hurting, this could be one of two things. This could be he's hurting but not injured, so they're going to keep his physical, light, kind of how they have been doing. They kind of just haven't been having him and Pat do sneak attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You're not really seeing Orton take bumps.
No.
Right? So they're, saving it. Either that, or he is hurting bad to the point where he's, borderline injured and Cody Rhodes is just going to beat him.
If that's the case, then why'd you do that match? And you just literally did the match for no reason, just because Cody asked you to. And like, you could not only could you told him no, but you could have been like, hey, I know we've been stalling it, but Randy's kind of hurt, so let's do this one at SummerSlam instead. Could have easily did that.
Either way, I think things will make themselves more apparent on Sunday.
I think so.
Saturday, because Orton, he's one of these Saturday, WrestleMania cats.
Yeah, what the actual quote is, man. But
he's one of the Saturday guys, right? And Orton is should win the WWE title, I would think.
I would think so. Hopefully this injury isn't like, hopefully he's not really hurt like that. And if that's the case, then Cody just wins, and my God.
Yep. And they found him a heater. Pat McAfee. They found him a heater.
Great heater, man. Pat McAfee, man.
God.
Could do a whole lot of damage for you. That's the shooter you want. You want Pat McAfee by your side shooting for you.
Jeez. Speaking of Pat, Nick Khan and Triple H have absolutely, every year for Mania they do this.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H did it last year. We all remember shut the fuck up and be a fan.
Yep.
They are doing it again. When are these two doofuses gonna learn? Stay off interviews on Mania week. You guys make yourselves look so stupid. Every Mania season you do this. Triple H makes himself look stupid all year.
Nick really doesn't have Mania.
Every year for Mania. Nick. Every year.
Like, your whole company's thing is, PR training people. Make sure they are in interviews making the company look bad, making them say dumb shit. But the two leaders in the company go out there and make them in the company look like asses every time.
Every time.
Like, what are you doing? You guys yourselves aren't PR trained. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all allowed to be out there?
Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Nick Khan, on the Bill Simmons podcast, believes both WrestleMania main events this year will, I'm going to hold them to this, over-deliver. He states, Night 1's main event will especially over-deliver because of the inclusion. Because of the inclusion. This is the reason this main event's going to over-deliver. It is because of the inclusion of Pat McAfee.
Because of Pat McAfee. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton's story wouldn't have been fuck all without Pat McAfee.
Exactly.
Apparently.
It would be nothing without
It would
him.
be nothing without him.
Dude, Randy Orton did an interview, bro, and this is how I know Orton ain't fucking with this. Because I truly believe Orton and Cody were
pissed.
so excited to do this feud, and then they had this thrown into it. Did you also see Cody said that he believes this is the most hated decision in wrestling history?
I mean, I'm sure it's his. I'm sure he's pissed his story got fucked over. Him and Randy are pissed.
Randy did a interview with Wade Barrett a couple days ago. It might have been yesterday. And did a whole promo on the Cody situation and hardly mentioned Pat at all. All he said, which is still stupid, but I feel like Orton's just kind of forced to bring him up at this point. All he said was that Pat made him remember who he was. But other than that, he hardly mentioned fucking Pat, dude. And he did mention he didn't mention ticket sales. He didn't mention any of the bullshit Pat's been talking about. No. Which, like, again, it makes me believe, like, did Ari send this guy in to, like, ruffle feathers?
Like, did he just send him in and said, fuck everybody else? Which, again, I'm not gonna defend Triple H because, like, you didn't tell him, like, what the fuck are you doing?
If I was Triple H, bro,
I'd make a scene about it.
You at least have to say, okay, I understand you want him involved, but, like, this is bad. Like,
yeah.
Do you, like, this does no good for anybody involved. Not a fucking soul is benefiting from him talking about low ratings and ticket sales, bro.
Because, like, Triple H, if you would have just told him, like, I don't think this is a good idea, I don't think we should do it, if you gave any pushback, Dirt Sheets would have heard about it. That means we would have heard about it. That means we know you actually attempted to stop this shit. But you didn't. You just took it. You just let it happen, and you didn't give a fuck about it, dude. And you just don't care. You're lazy. You got no... Triple H is spineless. This is him being spineless, dude. So, yeah, I feel bad for Cody and Randy that already got Pat involved. Triple H should have done something. You're the fucking boss. It's your job to say fucking no to this shit.
And again, at least if you cannot say no,
you could try.
You got to go back to the drawing board. And again, you got to say, look, if you want him to be involved, that's fine, I guess, but he can't be saying that. Like, he can't say that kind of stuff, bro. He's putting all the attention on himself. The attention should be on my guys that are in the main event.
Exactly.
But Nick Khan, he believes, because of Pat. Because of fucking Pat McAfee. Randy and Cody is gonna over-deliver.
And especially the fact that he said especially the night one, they're gonna do some whole bunch of dumb shit, and I already know that. To them, over-delivering means there's gonna be a bunch of fucking ref bumps and bullshit in that match, and Jelly Roll's gonna come in, Pat's gonna be there. I already know it. It's gonna be horrible.
Triple H. What did Triple H say about this?
Oh, God. What did he do now?
You said this.
Oh, I said.
You predicted this. Exactly what Triple H would say a couple weeks ago.
You know what I predicted.
Triple H was on First Take.
Oh, God.
And he defended Pat McAfee's involvement. He says, this pains me. He says, the thing is, talk is good, right?
What the fuck did I say?
People are talking, and that's a good thing. Pat, love him or hate him, makes people talk, right? And I think that's what's most important here. People are talking.
They're talking shit. They're calling our booking trash. They're saying our company looks like shit. This is the worst built Mania, but
they're talking.
It's publicity, man, because to them, any publicity is good publicity because they're talking. People are talking about, for an example, just a what if, people are talking, next Marvel movie, it looks absolutely fucking trash. But people are talking about it. That's all that matters. I hate that mentality. That mentality is absolutely horrible. That is the most cope-ass mentality. They're talking about it. I mean, we look horrible but still not selling tickets like the whole goal was to. Like, you know what? I'll throw them the bone. If they fucking involved all this shit and they were selling tickets, all right, that mentality worked. You know what I mean? You're talking about it. You got the ticket sales. Still didn't get the fucking ticket sales. You're still the lowest attended Mania in 20 years, so it's not working. The talking isn't working. Yeah, you're on the Stephen A. show. You're doing this. You're doing that. No one respects you. Your own fans don't respect you, and the people that don't watch already don't respect you. You look like a fucking loser, dude. That is the saddest shit ever. That's so sad.
People are talking, so that's a good thing, right? Do you understand? Like, there's a lot of people that like don't even want you in creative anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and you think that's a good thing. You think it's a good thing that you lost your fans' trust. You think it's a good thing you've handed the trust right back over to Tony fucking Khan. You think that's a good thing because people are talking. Yes, do you know what people are talking about, Paul? People are talking about how a 20-year history feud got ruined. People are talking about how Mania is ruined. People are talking about how people want to resell their tickets. Like, these are things people are talking about, okay? People aren't talking about this in a fond light. Do you know how people, used to talk about you in NXT, bro? People used to say, dude, that storyline got fucked up, and I don't know how Triple H fixed it, but he's a miracle worker. He fixed it. He managed to fix whatever storyline that got fucked up so bad, he managed to pivot and fix it. So, like, how is this guy? How did he do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what people used to say about Triple H, bro. Now, people are talking about how the Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton feud that people have wanted for 4 years since Cody come back to this company got fucked up. And you think it's a good thing because people are talking. People are talking about your fall off, bro. I don't think you understand.
And like, do you think it's a good thing that your hardcore WWE Mark fans are post after some of your shows? Damn, I guess I gotta give AEW a try. It can't be that bad. Dude, I was seeing that post at after Chamber, after the Pat situation, after this, after that. Almost every week, half time I see these fans, these WWE fans, make tweets. Guess I gotta give AEW a try now. Like, dude, dog, what are you? Don't want people to post that type of shit, bro. No, people are again. You say the phrase "people are talking." It's not getting the result you wanted. They're not buying tickets. They're not showing up to Vegas. So your plan failed. They're talking. They're not talking with their wallets, which is all you care about at the end of the day, and it's not even working. You just look like an ass. You look like an ass, dude. Man, Triple H is really good at that, man.
He's wonderful. He's fucking wonderful at just completely making himself look like a doofus. Bro, we got. Let's see. Before I read this, let me brush up real quick. Okay. All right.
I'm excited. Let's see.
So, Nick Khan defends. We're going back to Nick because he said more. He said a bunch of stuff over the weekend. He defends the prices of WrestleMania 42. So, while ticket sales are down, Nick Khan has claimed WWE are still feeling good about the prospective gate and attendance for WrestleMania 42. He says, we're feeling good. Last year we set records, which we set the year prior to that. So we think this year is going to get close to that record. But fingers crossed, Khan added.
You shouldn't hope you break your record. You should just break your record like you were doing. But okay. It's kind of not how that works, but...
Khan suggests it gets worse. As opposed to WWE being active participants in how much the company charges for WrestleMania 42 tickets, Khan claimed that at the SBJ CAA World Congress of Sports in Los Angeles, the marketplace dictates the ticket price for WrestleMania 42. He suggested lower priced tickets can quickly be resold at a higher price.
So it's the scalper?
Which, I'm going to bury that. Give me 2 seconds.
Ooh.
Which suggests continued consumer demand is there. No, it's not.
Oh.
The marketplace suggests ticket prices for WrestleMania 42 were too high. Though as of Friday, April 10th, ticket sales for WrestleMania 42 were still down now 19%. At the same point for 2025's WrestleMania 41, which also took place at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. WrestleMania 42 ticket sales were largely static between December and mid-March, but tickets began to move since WWE reduced prices and announced a number of promotional discounts, such as the 31.6% deal off on March 16th, and the promos code REBELS and Caesars, which were also offering 25% off to save fans hundreds of dollars on WrestleMania tickets. Since mid-February, the cheapest price for 2-day tickets for WrestleMania 42 has halved from $738 to $307 to sit in the nosebleeds. With the use of the 25% discount code. The cheapest 1-day ticket has fallen from $266 to $153 to sit in the nosebleeds.
Just still sitting in the nosebleeds. You know.
Khan states again that they are feeling good about Mania 42 ticket distribution.
Really? So the whole record of, worst attended Mania in 20 years, you're feeling good about that? Can one of these interviewers ask him about that? Bring that up? I would love that.
You're concerned about the highest gate, but we're not concerned that last year you had 60,000 in Allegiant Stadium. This year you have 40.
40.
2 years ago for 3 years ago for WrestleMania 39, you had 80,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So combine 2 nights, combine the attendance of the entire attendance of WrestleMania this year, that will encapsulate 1 night of WrestleMania 39.
Yep.
They doubled it. You're feeling good about what, Nick? The fact that, yeah, you probably are going to have your highest gate because you overcharged everybody in the arena and you had goofballs that were dumb enough to pay $75K to sit front row. And again, you blame Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium.
Blames the market.
It's the market that the tickets were that high. Okay, so why were WrestleMania tickets so expensive this year? But WrestleMania, from what we hear, WrestleMania 39 in SoFi Stadium were $150 for 2 nights. For both nights. So what is that? Around 70, 75, 80 bucks a night for tickets? Are you kidding me? And you want to blame resale? You know we can see when tickets are resale and official ticketed pricing, right?
It literally is a whole different color. It says resale on the fucking ticket. It's a whole separate thing. And all these websites. And the WWE sold ones, they're all blue. Go look up Mania. It's just going to be a sea of blue. You might see your occasional, I think yellow it is for the resale tickets. Or not. Pink for the resale. I think it's yellow for the VIPs. If you want to fucking pay that scam of a deal. See a sea of blue. So when we mentioned the pre-sale tickets for every one of these pay-per-views, and it's a sea of blue, we're talking about these expensive ass tickets. That's not the resellers. No, you can't scapegoat the resellers. You can't scapegoat the market. Double or Nothing is usually in Vegas. The market's not crazy for Double or Nothing ticket prices. They're pretty normal ticket prices. So it's not the market. It's you upcharging out the fucking ass to a bunch of rich people that you know are going to pay overpriced for the shows because they don't care about the value of money. That's what this is, bro. So stop. You look sad. Your company looks bad, dude. You're overcharging. You don't have anybody in your fucking arena, bro. This is the worst attended Mania in 20 years. You say something about that, bro, because you can't. It's your highest gate. You're going to have a good gate because you're scamming your fans. That's what it is.
Yes. You're going to have a good gate, and you're going to have a crowd that is probably ran dry to be there.
Exactly. All your crowds are dead.
And your show's going to suck.
Dude, all your crowds suck. Not only because we get fucking horrible ass shows to watch. I mean, you put Chamber in Chicago, and no one reacted to nothing because you didn't fucking give us anything to react to. And any other city you go to, only people in attendance are fucking rich people that don't give a fuck about your television and your wrestlers.
Yep.
The fuck you expect?
Vince ran Allegiant Stadium. The venue and the market wasn't uppriced then.
Yeah.
So what exactly is your excuse here? If they kept the Vince McMahon pricing model, I guarantee you WrestleMania would have been close to, if not sold out.
100%. 1,000%, dude. It's the prices.
They have even dogged. They've openly admitted to dogging on Vince McMahon's ideology behind that. And if the fucking guy did anything right, it was aiming his shows towards families, because he knew the more families, the more asses you could put in the seats.
If you've marketed to the family, I mean, that's 3 to 6 probably guaranteed for each like sale of a ticket. At least probably 3 people at a time, at least, dude.
Guy knew what he was doing.
And like you said, they literally went on there and dogged on it and stuff. He sold for the family, but we do it for the business. So that's your whole mentality, is for the business. It's not working out, dude. It's not working out. You guys look horrible. No one's coming to these shows. You're getting people and you're getting money. It's not going to work in the long run because you're losing your long run fans. It's not going to work out. These are temporary checks.
Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Wait, nope. Still on Nick Khan. Oh, I forgot to mention, dude. Did you hear that thing that they had to move the pyro behind the stage because of the fans sitting? So the pyro's not going to be in front of the stage this year.
So Cody's entrance is going to be fucking lame.
Yep.
Fuck it. Penta's entrance is going to be lame. Of course, man. Of course.
The stage too. I wasn't a fan of the ramp.
No,
the ramp is fucking tiny. The stage, I get the idea of the concept of the stage, but bro,
should be grander.
Yeah, it should be way bigger. I mean, bro, we know damn well you did not. And again, too, they probably WWE normally books these venues for about 2 weeks, so they have time to build the whole stage. But they just had to go back to Vegas, which interfered with the Bruno Mars concert, so they didn't have all the time in the world, which is why you should have just fucking went to New Orleans.
You should have went back to New Orleans, and you could have done anything, man.
Anything.
Literally anything, man. You went back, like you said, the ramp part of the stage is the real killer. We did see the reveal. It's tiny. It's not high off the ground at all, and I've always said it. That's what makes a WrestleMania stage, is how high it is. That's what makes it. It didn't make it, and the whole like big, it's basically the apocalypse graphic where it's the big door with the 2 big pillars on the side. It's basically that. That's cool. It is. Obviously, the WWE of old probably would have had a big broken Vegas sign next to it and a whole bunch of other cool stuff next to it. It's pretty basic. At least it's something decent. I do like the door design in it, how it's like that half open door. That's cool, but the ramp part is totally lame.
It is. Nick Khan, again, man, way to make yourself look like an absolute doofus, man. You go out here defending these shit ticket prices, defending Pat McAfee, and then you want to sit out there talking about, what was the other thing he said? We're not going to change our business model because of fan complaints when asked about the ticket pricing. Okay, so you're just gonna be a stubborn idiot until
So
nobody wants to come to your shows.
So you have to until you have to put down those ticket prices, which they eventually will.
So y'all done had CM Punk go out there and look like an idiot because
They're not doing it.
then like we said when he cut the fucking promo, this is great if they lower the prices. The problem is they're not gonna do it.
Exactly.
And they lower them by $15,000, which still makes
still
it a $25,000 price tag for front row seats.
And
Nice.
They lower it by giving you a discount code, 25% at most, 1%. That's nothing. That is, oh my god, it's off a couple hundred. If it's off a couple hundred from thousands of dollars for tickets, that means nothing, dude.
Not a fucking thing. So, Nick Khan, also while speaking on Bill Simmons, stated that WWE cannot rush Braun Breaker's development. He says he was asked about Braun. He says, "I'm high on Braun, but we cannot rush it though. Gotta sort of let him develop at his own pace. He's an excellent athlete who's obviously grew up in the wrestling business, but let it develop at its own pace."
Dog.
Okay, so
That's what
we're
NXT is for. That's the development.
What did y'all realize you kept him in NXT for a very long time?
You
Like, he
did.
was in NXT for a long time. He was in NXT for like 2 or 3 years.
Like that's
What?
the development. Once they get to the main roster, they're there. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be an evolution of their character. Sure, they're always going to learn more, get better. That just comes with time. But like the development is already done. You got a developed product. You got Braun Breaker. The whole point that you have to do now is book him to be that top guy.
Yes.
That's your job now, and that goes to the perfect example of they fuck everything up. You got fucking, who was it on an interview I just showed you earlier? 2033. You know,
That was Nick Khan.
it was Nick Khan. Yep.
He said, all right, let me see. He said he gave a list of people who he thinks are going to be the top face of WWE in 2033. Let me try to.
Rhea Ripley was one, which she's already the top star of the. What are you talking about? She's already there. She's been there for like 2-3 years now. She's probably more culturally relevant than any other wrestler on that fucking stage.
He said Nick Khan believes that these top 5 wrestlers have a chance to be the top star of WWE in 2033. Random year, but okay. Rhea Ripley, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Oba Femi, and Trick Williams.
And that's the mentality that's gonna screw them. These fans are hoping Oba wins and he goes on to be a world champion this year, because realistically, to his star power, he should. I would do it. Most people would do it. You pull the trigger right then and there. That post, that quote right there of 2033, Oba's not gonna win a world title anytime soon. Neither is Braun. Neither is Trick. They're going to stall. They're going to stall until they can't use Punk, Cody, Roman like that anymore. That's when they're finally going to put these people in this big spot, and it's going to be too late. It's going to be too fucking late, dude. That's what they do. They fail. They are too slow in their process, man. And that Braun Breaker quote, that 2033 quote, they're too slow, and they don't know how to build top stars. They don't. They really don't.
How do you not realize Rhea,
Ben?
Braun, Oba, especially those 3 names? You understand you don't have to wait until 2033 for them to be the top star in the business, right? Like, you understand if you just give them the ball, they can do that in a year, 6 months, 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, booked correctly, you can do that. Like, we've seen Vince do fast rises with guys like Brock, guys like Sheamus.
Yeah.
All these guys came up and
Sheamus is still around. Brock is still around.
Immediately became huge stars in the business. This is where this company constantly fails, bro. This is where they constantly fail. They fucking think They have to take their time with everyone and everything. And it's fine to take your time, except when you fucking do it all the time. And it's fine to take your time, except for when it's always your excuse that you're taking your time. Eventually, the time is now, okay? And bro, people like Braun, what? Braun?
2033.
You need to take your time with Braun Breaker, a guy who has feuded with top guys, been in factions with top guys, been in world championships with top guys, proven himself. The fans love him. He's great. He's gotten way better on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
And you want him to develop at his own pace. The time is now, bro. The time is fucking now. We want to talk about time. When is it time to say, all right, you know what? Punks, Seths, Drews, Romans, they've had so much time in the main event scene. They've done great. They've had so much time in the main event scene. Let's get some fresh names in there. When is it time for that?
Yeah. Well, you know, we could still bring them out anytime we need to, but like, let's have them face some mid-carders, some up-and-coming. Let's make those new guys look good, and let's have these Brawns, these Obas, these guys step into the main event scene and see if they can hang. Because I think they can. Oba's a beast. Braun's a beast. I'm not even a big trick guy. I think he could do fine as a champion. I mean, he could talk. He's got the confidence. Like, dude, just stop. And that is their biggest detriment. They don't actually invest in their young guys, and it's going to screw them over in the long run. Because when they finally pull that trigger, it's always too late, dude. It's always too late, and you don't care about it, man. And it's not a, dude, they won the world title. It's all, they fucking finally put the title on him. That, you don't think at this point that's what everyone's going to say to Sammy next year when he wins the world title is, fucking finally you put it on him? That's all people are going to say. That's it.
You had the perfect story. You had the perfect storm.
Mm-hmm.
A couple years ago, people were foaming at the mouth for it.
And you didn't do it.
And you didn't do it. And again, it's to the point now where you're turning people on Sammy to the point where it's going to be like, oh, great, finally.
And that's what happens with wrestling fans, dude. When they're around the same circle forever, they're going to get turned on, especially when they aren't winning. That's what happened with Wyatt. He was around the world title scene for years, never won the world title. People fucking turned on him and said, you know, this guy just fucking...
He's the main event jobber.
He's a main event jobber. Exactly. That happened to Wyatt. It happened... look at Sammy. It just happened to Sammy. It's a constant cycle. That at least with Vince, it was that rare person like Wyatt. It was like one or two at a time. That was like, okay, you know, he's the main event person that never fucking wins anything. But now, that's your whole roster. That's LA Knight. That's Sami Zayn. That's fucking... That's your whole roster except your main, 5 people you use? 6, unless it's Randy, Cody, Roman, Punk, who else? Seth, and Drew. And Drew's even barely on that list.
I was going to say, you probably even swap Drew for Gunther.
You could swap Drew for Gunther. That's it. That's the only people we see in the main event scene. That's it. It's bad.
Speaking of bad, Paul. This is Paul's big weekend.
Paul's big weekend, man. This is make or break. It's probably going to break.
According to Uncle Dave, Triple H is well aware of the general dissatisfaction and negative feelings towards WWE.
Oh.
He says, I think he cares more than they let on. They try to act like they don't listen, but they make all these things and changes so much. My impression is that they outwardly, I mean, the company directive is to say that they don't care, that we don't listen, and that these people are just negative. But does he listen? Is he aware? Yes, he is aware, and he's certainly aware that they've booed him. He's certainly aware that they've booed him at certain points over the last couple of months. So this gets really interesting because WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque commented on the pressure and criticism that comes with booking WrestleMania in his latest interview with Joe Tessitore at WWE headquarters. He says, you hear fans talking, they say, I didn't like that. Yeah, I know. Believe me. I'm the first guy going, that didn't work. That wasn't good. We screwed up there. So you do this shit every week.
So every week you're like, damn, that was ass, dude. What are we doing?
So every week you say, damn, that was ass. I'm gonna do something different next week, and then you just do the fucking same thing next week. Damn, people don't want celebrities. Oh, hey, Jelly Roll, you're going to be SmackDown next week, right? All right, man, I'll see you next week.
Hey, Jelly, make sure you say that celebrities aren't welcome and we don't like celebrity. Make sure you, the celebrity, go and say that, man. That's going to look great.
Damn, Pat. Did you really got to mention the ratings and the low ticket sales? I didn't like that. That sucked. You want to mention AEW talent next week?
Triple H, dude.
Oh, shit. They hate... Oh, man, they really want to see LA Knight get used. No, I can't agree with that one. Yeah.
No, I can't even agree with that one.
Yeah. But they want Sami Zayn to win the title. I got y'all.
He's going to win the title.
He's going to win the title.
Again.
Mello.
Mello. Hey, Mello.
You got a title.
You know what, Mello? Might as well go grab the Miz. Let's run that back. Dude, so you're saying every week, you're saying out there, damn, that shit was ass. Damn, we got to do better. I get, especially if you're a perfectionist, man. You look at, for example, for us, we look at a thumbnail we made a few years ago and we're like, damn, that could be better. Or damn, next time they're in this market, we could do this instead. That mentality is okay because we're doing good things in the first place. We just think it can be better. You're out here, Triple H, doing absolute dog ass and you're just, damn, that sucked. All right, what are we going to do next week? Let's run the same thing. Dude, it's not an improvement mentality. It's just a fucking, just acknowledging you're doing bad but still doing bad mentality. That's not good. That's just makes you look worse. And like
in a creative space, that is the most lazy, complacent shit. That is the most annoying.
Oh, I know it was bad.
That is the most annoying thing. Oh, I know that was bad. Okay, what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
They do nothing.
That is the worst mentality to have in any space of creation, period.
And that's the thing that always gets me too, is like they're in the mentality of, we don't listen to the fans, but we were going to do Cody and Roman again. For the fan reaction, we moved that one around. We were going to do a fatal 4-way for the fan reaction and that Cody asked us to. We're going to change the plans again. Dude, that's all you've been doing is changing plans for fan reaction. That's Pat's whole character is fan reactions.
He's the agent of change.
He's the agent of change. He's the WWE side of the fan reaction. That's Pat's whole character that he kind of barely not even plays. That's his whole character. Is countering the fan reaction. What are you talking about, dude?
Oh man. Roman and Punk, I'm just not feeling the intensity. Maybe they need to ramp it up. All right, Paul, well, what do you think you want them to say to each other? Same thing.
Yeah, and you know what? This is the final Raw. We got to go out with a bang. We got to make them really hyped for the match. So have them go out there and apologize to each other.
Have it be about respect.
When this whole feud has been about disrespect and saying, fuck that. I don't like you. I don't respect you. They're going to go out there and say, I fucking respect you. I just envy this part about you.
If Vince McMahon went up to Triple H in 2004 and he said, all right, man, you got your big Mania match for the World Heavyweight Championship, final Raw before WrestleMania, go out there and you guys are going to apologize and say that you respect each other. That Triple H, the one that was booking himself into oblivion, would have told Vince, that sucks. That sucks. That makes no sense.
It's dumb as shit.
Booker Triple H in 2018. If somebody went up to him and said, you know what, Trips, final takeover before Takeover New Orleans, let's have Ciampa and Gargano go out there and apologize and say this is all respect. This ain't nothing but love. Triple H would have said, that's not what we do.
It's not what we do. That's fucking stupid. Bro, when they got back together in NXT, their characters didn't even like each other yet, because that was the whole story. What are you doing,
Come
bro?
on.
Like, oh, man, you got to get him out of interviews, bro. You have to.
Well, he revealed what WrestleMania needs to be considered a success.
Oh, brother.
He says at the end of Sunday night,
Oh, no.
I've done a good job, and if on Saturday night and Sunday night our most ardent fans think that was amazing, and the fans were sampling it for the first time, I weigh this as in equal measures.
The fuck?
What?
First of all, I get what he's saying, and it still doesn't make sense because, like I said earlier, your hardcorest internet fans are saying I should go try out AEW. So you're failing at what you're doing. If that is your whole goal, is that at least your hardest fans still ride for you after what you do, you're still failing that. They're not doing that. What are you talking about? The mark accounts are hating you.
I weigh in on this on equal measures because night one, the first hour of the show, will be on ESPN2. The fuck? On Sunday,
that have to do with anything?
No, for real. On Sunday, the first hour of the show will be on ESPN1. And then, of course, everything will be on ESPN Unlimited.
Oh, yeah, Unlimited, man. Make sure you have, although we said in the first place, any plan would have been able to watch WW. Actually, it's only the Unlimited plan, actually.
This gives us an incredible opportunity between ESPN 1 and 2 on Saturday and Sunday to hit a large group of people that have never watched before. No, you're not. Before, or it has been a long time since they watched. This is our opportunity to show them this is WWE. This is what we do. I will most likely feel successful if there are a lot of people that went, holy shit. And that's not what I remember. That's not what I remember wrestling to be. I've got to tune in now. I've got to start watching wrestling. I've got to get ESPN Unlimited. I've got to finish the show. I've got to start watching this on a regular basis because this is a spectacle. This is an energy level. This is a storyline. This is a drama. This is an excitement. This is an energy that I can't get anywhere else. And if we deliver to both sets of people equally, we win. Homie, you could have dead ass just said, I want to prove the hardcore and the casual fans.
That's all you could have said.
And what we do was that.
And the best part is, it is the exact opposite. All I see on the internet, especially right now, and it was the opposite back in 2021, 2022, and 2023. All I see, dude, is old fans that don't fucking watch anymore. Anytime they see it, they're like, damn, what the fuck happened? They used to do all this, and now they have fucking Pat McAfee and shit all over, and Logan Paul.
I can't even tell you, even recent people, I can't even tell you how many people come up to me, and they say, and they find out I'm a wrestling fan, they say, bro, I was really starting to peep back in around 2024, around WrestleMania 40, around WrestleMania 39, and people always tell me, when the Bloodline was the shit, and I don't know what happened.
Same.
I don't fucking know what happened either.
Bro. We were at Walmart, and they got the ticket readers, and they got Walmart by us, they got the cop next to the ticket reader or the receipt reader just in case. We're walking past. These dudes then asked us, because they noticed my chamber related shirt. They asked us, how expensive the show was and whatnot, and even they go, man, yeah, that show, oof, bro, come on, dude. You're not the whole thing you have. That whole Triple H mentality he just ranted about. He doesn't even hit. He's not even hitting his goal there. You're not hitting your PR.
No. And to almost cap this off before we get to the worst thing.
Oh man.
Triple H has promised that WrestleMania will deliver on all levels.
Every level. It's gonna deliver, man. So what the fans want is gonna deliver, man. That means Oba's gonna win. That means celebrities are gonna stop being involved. That means Randy's going to walk out world champ.
Just the fact that you have Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll showing up to the arena tells me it's not going to deliver.
No, it's not going to deliver.
The fact that they're there.
He promises, man. It's gonna. Same way he promised that the Raw at the start of the year was going to be epic. Was it epic?
Epic.
It was not epic.
That was the most bland, nothing burger. Bro, Triple H, in his interview with Joe Tess, thinks WWE has no backup. That was the phrase he used, no backup for their major superstars. He says, the other thing is about our business. unlike a sport, and as bad as it is, if you lose your quarterback, if you lose your first string offensive lineman, if you lose your star center or guard in the NBA, you have a second string guy to back them up. And you hope those second string guys are pretty good. There's no backup Cody Rhodes. There's no backup Randy Orton. There's no backup Roman Reigns. There's no backup CM Punk. It's different because it's the individual attraction. Okay, Paul. I get.
To an extent.
I get he's saying.
You don't have a backup to Cody Rhodes himself. I get
there's
that.
no specific being that's going to necessarily back them up. Like in the same way people say, there's never going to be another John Cena.
Yeah.
You understand, though, it's your job to
have a suitable replacement.
Make people available.
Mm-hmm.
Must see enough. If a Cody Rhodes, if a Punk, if an Orton, if a Reigns goes down. You're sitting here saying there's no... The part that gets me, and I think what really rubs me the wrong way, you usually hope the second string are pretty good. What are you fucking saying? You don't know if half of your guys that you want to step up are any good?
Because at the end of the day...
That's what that sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, but they are. It's like he's acting like he has a bunch of schmucks, in that secondary. You have a bunch of people that people want to see in these positions. People want to see the Brawns, the Obas, the Hayes, the Tricks. They want to see these people. They want to see Javon Evans. They want to see fucking Sheamus be back up there. And none of them are. None of them are, because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to plan anybody else but your personal favorite main event scene, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I get to an extent what he's trying to say in that second half of, like, people go, when they want to go see Cody Rhodes, they want to see Cody Rhodes. They want to see his pyro, his entrance, that. And that I get, because sometimes you're like, damn, we didn't get him at the show. Like, how we never got a Roman Reigns at fucking Chicago because he hates Chicago. He should have said that in this feud. Like, man, I don't show up to Chicago because I fucking hate you, asshole. That would fucking pop me. But,
I couldn't say anything.
But, like, your whole point is that you have to have a suitable enough replacement for, let's say, Cody Rhodes does go down, where, yeah, it sucks. Cody Rhodes ain't going to be at the show. But, hey, dude, that means we get Blank at the show. I'm still excited for them. I would love to see Cody, but we get to see Blank instead. That should be the mentality. Not only you have, but you could let your fans have. You should be able to be like, damn, Cody's out, man. Well, I wanted to go see Cody, but guess what? I get to see a Sami Zayn world title run. I get to see a Kevin Owens world title run. I'm cool with that. I'm down with that. But you don't, because you don't build anybody up. And, like, you can rag about AEW. At the same time, they had Swerve. They had Will Ospreay injured. Two of their top guys. Did their top scene feel like... It felt like, you missed them, but did it feel like there was a big hole in their roster? No, because they knew that they had people that could step up, and they built people to step up in those roles.
Yes.
And guess what? Those two people are back, and that's great. And now you have two people that are also in that same league. It's like, come on, people. Come on, that's the mentality you should have.
When Ospreay and Will went down, they had Joe step up.
Exactly. Ospreay and Will.
Oh shit. Swerve and Ospreay. When they had Swerve and Ospreay go down, Joe stepped up.
Yeah, Joe.
You had obviously you had Hangman to step up. MJF was coming back shortly after that. So it was like...
And now you don't have Hangman, but now you got Darby. You got MJF.
You don't got Adam Page. You don't have a guy like Adam Page. You don't got a guy like Kyle Fletcher. Kevin Knight stepped up.
Boom. And that's people on their journey still. They got to back up for the people on their journey. They got to
back up to the backup.
Like,
you know what I mean? But Tony's not afraid to use people.
He's not, because guess what? Tony uses someone, doesn't work out. He tries somebody else. Yes. That's how you do it. Not everyone's going to work out. Sammy Guevara didn't work out.
He threw the toy right back in the sandbox.
Guess what? He got a new one. He's got Fletcher. He's got these guys that he could still try, and that are so far are all making it. Like, it's like Guevara's really the biggest, failure, I think, upcoming fail. And I mean that in the most, like, I don't even trying to diss on the guy, but like, he did fail. I mean, at the end of the day, he
Big
was supposed to
time.
be a super top guy. He's a nothing burger now. He failed, and he kind of failed himself. It's not even an AEW thing for the most part. Um, he's Everyone else worked out. Kyle Fletcher, people love. Takeshita, people love. All these people love, dude. Like, come on.
Even Jack Perry, in his own way,
I fuck
panned
with
out.
people. Jack Perry's one of those ones where, like, yeah, a decent amount of people don't like him, but like he's still liked enough by a good amount of people to say, like, I like Jack. I like Jack personally, and I think a lot of people do like Jack. But like,
Yeah.
you don't have a Kyle Fletcher. You don't even have a Kevin Knight. You don't even have a Samoa Joe to step up right now. So, and it's your fault. It's not the wrestler's fault. And that's the thing, like you said, he phrases it like it's their fault.
Like, again, he and you hope those second string guys are pretty good. It's just like, you shouldn't be hoping. Like, you should be confident in the ability to be like, you know what? If Cody goes down, I know it's not going to be the same. We got fucking Braun Breaker here. We got Javon Evans. We got Bronson Reed. I know those guys can step up and knock it out of the park. Not you hope those guys are pretty. I hope they're pretty good to step up.
Right. Like,
No.
what?
Like, again, bro, and you understand it's your responsibility to put them in that situation to step up. CM Punk said this many years ago when he complained about WWE and the way they treat people and the way people are expected to make that main event jump. And he made this analogy, and it's so fucking true. NHL hockey players get better by training with NHL hockey players. How is somebody supposed to be put in the main events? Like, look at a guy like Braun Breaker. Look at a guy like Braun Breaker. He got better because you put him in the Vision, and the Vision was feuding with Roman Reigns, with CM Punk, with guys like that. He was getting reps with veteran guys. He was getting reps with guys that have been there. Bronson Reed got better by working with Roman Reigns. Before that, Bronson Reed wasn't progressing.
He wasn't.
You were having him lose in his feuds with Seth Rollins.
Yep.
He wasn't progressing. He was just a mid-card guy. But once we seen him with Roman Reigns and he started taking his fucking shoes and we got to see a little bit more of that personality,
It was great.
he started to shine. It's your responsibility to put him there. So don't sit there talking about, I hope my second string guys are good enough. You should be confident because you should be booking them in such a way where everybody is growing.
People have hype for Oba, and he faces Cody Rhodes, and now he's facing Brock Lesnar, and people are hyped as they ever been for Oba Femi. And people are going to be hyped for Oba no matter what. You think they'd be as hyped as they are now if he wasn't facing Brock Lesnar at the end of the day? People are hyped because, dude, he's facing fucking Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has all this history, and this Oba, this new guy, he's facing him. He looks legit against him. That's the comparison you want. You want the new guy to step up with the old guy and be like, damn, this new guy, he's stepping up to the old guy, man, and he's working. He's dope. That's what you want. The Oba and Brock is what your whole field should feel like all the time, but it doesn't.
Hope my second string guys are good enough.
That's an insane thing to say as the owner.
You should be booking them now
to
book ahead in case something goes wrong.
Exactly.
And you should be confident in that.
Mm-hmm. And they aren't. He's not confident either himself or his roster. And I think the main reason is because he plays it too safe to him. Cody, Roman, they're easy, safe options, and that's what he relies on. He's too damn safe, and it's his own good, to the point where it fucked his own mind up so much he doesn't think anybody else can compare to his safe options, man. That is sad. That's like having a mentality, man, I always go to McDonald's, man. I only ever get the McChicken, man. I'm scared to try anything else. I don't know if it could compare to, the McChicken, and then you finally try the quarter pounder, and you're like, damn, this is fucking good. Like, you have to try things. You can't be a picky.
Yes.
Triple H is a picky fucking eater, dude.
He is.
He is.
Absolutely is. He absolutely is. You'll never know if you don't try, Paul.
You never know. You don't know. Last week I tried Taco Bell for the first time. Guess what? Shit was fire. I'll go back again, no problem. Because I know it's good because I tried it. You have to try it.
Yes. Yes. 100%. 100%. All right, man. WrestleMania predictions. Hey, we appreciate
brother.
you guys sticking with us.
Thank you guys.
It's been a long ride, and we're finally at the predictions, man. So, we got these by order of night. If you guys are not aware, these are your nights. We're obviously going to discuss them all right now in chronological order. We're going to start you guys off with night one. We got... This is one of the matches on the first hour of ESPN 2. We got Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu in a unsanctioned match. I will go ahead and say Jacob Fatu here.
I will say Jacob Fatu. I mentioned it kind of earlier when we were talking about the Drew story. I think that's another reason why they're going to want him to take some time off is because he's going to lose, and I think it's the best in his character to take time off after the loss. So I'm saying Jacob.
100%. Hey, Bill, I
don't blame you.
I don't blame you for not wanting to attend these shows. After Elimination Chamber, I threw in the towel myself. I threw in the towel. I was like, either of these companies, I really don't care what they have going on in Chicago for a minute. I
really don't
really care. The only thing that will get me to go to a show, is probably Will Ospreay at this point, and a cheap ticket in Will Ospreay.
Cheap ticket, which they do have cheap tickets. You might have Will Ospreay, man, but that would be it.
What the fuck I do?
Damn.
Oh, bro, no, there's a lot wrong with the NFL and the NBA. They got new rules coming in. They've had new rules coming in. At least the NBA has their whole little second apron thing. Their whole little second apron thing I think is bullshit. It's just kind of a way for them to break up teams, I feel. Also, their whole little rules, they're going to start with tanking. I don't see what's wrong with tanking, bro. But the NBA, they want all the teams to feel like they have a legit chance at winning a championship. That's not the reality. The reality is you are going to have tanking years. You are going to have tanking years. No, the leagues, man. The leagues are ran like shit. So I completely get your actually, you know what? I don't get your frustration. Okay? There's nothing wrong with the NFL and the NBA. You know what?
Nothing, actually.
I just changed my mind.
Nothing.
I just changed my mind. But regardless, the 6-man tag.
Yeah, brother, look at this.
She's Mine's, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight are facing The Vision, Circay's guy Austin Theory, Logan Paul.
I mean the pressure.
Yes, the pressure. Austin Theory. And I Show Speed. I got to go with She's Mine's, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight. Because Danhausen cursed Speed.
He did curse Speed. Danhausen did curse Speed. And LA Knight, I think, is finally going to get a win somewhere, man. It's going to be against Speed. So I'm going to say the babyface is on this one.
I'll say that's crazy, though. I didn't know European football isn't ran with, like, franchises and stuff.
That's interesting. Wonder how it works, then.
Interesting. Learn a lot from you. All right, man. Well, the free matches are done. Everything else after this on night one, you're going to have to pay for. The Women's World Championship, World Tag Team Championship match. You have the Bella Twins, which isn't even, I don't even know if that's going to be the real team, versus the Irresistible Forces, versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
I think I know his answer.
I'm going Bayley and Lyra. Sorry, Lyra and Bayley.
Oh, hell nah. I think Bayley and Lyra are going to win, too. I think those are the best option. I could see them losing and breaking up after Mania, but for right now, I'm going to say those two win.
Yeah, Bayley and Lyra, 100%. Is that who you predict?
That is what I predicted. Oh, hell no, he's making sure.
All right, I'm just making sure.
They're clubs.
That is crazy. I didn't even know they didn't have a draft system. Yeah, if they don't have a collegiate system, then why the fuck would they do a draft?
So
That
you
makes
gotta, like,
absolutely no sense.
so you like join the club and you're on the team.
That's right.
So
So how do they find their good players? They just scout like the local parks?
yeah, how does that work? Do they? Oh, that's an interesting system.
That is weird. I didn't know that. They're going to pull like a WWE draft.
They got the NLI system.
NIL.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? It's system. It'll always only work out of that one anyway.
They got Trick.
You know what they got?
Tiffany Stratton.
They got
They got
okay.
AJ Ferrari.
All right, and it's done, and it's all is gone.
Man.
AJ Ferrari, didn't he get fired? Didn't he like?
Not
leave?
everybody like I guess has to do it. I don't even think he like did it.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think he did.
Yeah.
AJ Ferrari.
I think they just offer it to them if they do want the path. They try out as kids and then most of the time from their junior teams.
Damn.
Huh.
So you really do got to train as a kid. So people, the shit I've heard that you got to train as a kid to do that shit. That is true. Goddamn. Wow. He was right.
Oh, he was right. He was fucking right. I didn't know. I thought my friend was just joking around when he said that. AJ Styles, as Michael Cole would say, versus Becky Lynch. We got AJ versus Becky. I could see this one going either way.
I really could.
Thinking now that Punk is gonna lose, I'll say AJ loses too. I'll say Becky gets it back here.
I'm gonna actually say Becky too. I feel like they want to do more with Becky. I feel like you can do more with Becky with how limited AJ's appearances have been. I kind of just want the title off her anyway. I'm gonna say Becky.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is actually one of the things I'm most excited for on night one, bro. Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
My boy Seth.
I will.
Hey, I gotta throw him the bone this time. Yeah, I'm excited for this fucking match. I gotta thank him this time, dude.
Yeah,
Actually, genuinely, thank you, bro.
In the words of Sir Kay on the Elimination Chamber review, Seth, we needed you, brother.
We did need you, bro. We actually needed you, brother. Thank God.
Man.
I can't believe I said that.
No, I'm pumped for this one, man. I cannot lie. I'm very pumped for this one. Rollins and Gunther.
I'm interested. I feel like this is another one that could go either way. I feel like Gunther, though.
I feel like Gunther. I think we are going to see the return of Braun Breaker.
I think he's going to come in.
And I think he's going to cost Seth.
Yeah, I think he's going to either like attack him or just distract him. I think Seth is going to get costed this match. And I think Gunther has it.
I think so. This is actually another sleeper one I'm pretty excited for, actually.
Same.
Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Championship.
Excited for that Liv entrance, man, with that new theme.
It's gonna be brutal. I'm gonna go ahead and say Stephanie.
I'm gonna say Liv. I'm gonna say Liv. I've heard that Liv flew out her whole family for this match.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Liv Morgan.
And like with the whole new theme song and the like how WWE
Banger.
was like hyping that song up, I'm gonna say Liv on this one.
You know what? I know she flew out her whole family.
At least that's what she said.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably gonna be Liv Morgan. That means Liv Morgan is gonna be the first person to pin Stephanie Vaquer on the main roster.
That's a crazy stat.
Liv fucking Morgan. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say Liv then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Liv. I'm gonna lock in Liv too.
In the next match, the main event, we have Cody Rhodes versus Pat McAfee for the WWE Championship with Randy Orton in Pat's corner.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Basically.
At this
man.
point.
I'm gonna give a hopeful Randy. I don't even know if it's hoping for anything good at this point.
Yeah, we're looking at two negatives here. I think it's going to be Randy, and I think Pat is going to carry the championship for the whole summer.
I think so. I'm going to say Randy, but Pat really.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
And if you guys want to watch this on
ESPN, what?
ESPN 1.
What?
We have Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi.
I hate to break everyone's hearts.
Go ahead.
You know, over time, I think Oba has got a bigger chance than I thought he would of winning this match. But I'm still going to break everyone's hearts and predict Brock. As much as Oba should win, it's probably going to be Brock. And people are really expecting Oba to win. I pray for those people, man. I'm going to predict Brock, unfortunately, man.
Bro.
Oba should win, but I don't know, man.
I really have a feeling Brock is going to win, and they're gonna pull the whole thing of like, well, for Oba, as new as he is, to hang with Brock Lesnar for as long as he did,
Yep,
I think that shows his future.
That's impressive itself.
Yeah, the fact that he was even able the fact that he was able to even hang with Brock.
That's a whole. That just means in many years that's gonna really be the. You know how they're fucking gonna go about it, man.
With that being said, I'm going to predict Oba. I'm going to hang on to the little bit of hope that Brock Lesnar really fucks with him.
I do think he really.
In saying that, I do not have any faith in them at all.
Exactly. I don't have any faith. I feel like.
And I'm not going to be shocked in the slightest.
No, I'm not going to be. People are going to be. I know that reaction's going to.
People are going to be pissed. I already know.
Like I already know the result of this, man. I really do. Oba should win. A real booker would make Oba win, Brock lock in through the summer until he loses to Gunther, and have Oba lock in after this. But Triple H isn't a real booker. He's a spineless coward.
No, especially with the whole thing that Brock don't want to lose.
Yep.
Guys, do not be outraged if Brock wins and then ends up losing to Gunther at SummerSlam.
Don't be shocked.
That
man.
is the more plausible route. However, I will make my prediction off of hope for the audience.
That's a good thing to have hope, man. So, I don't have any.
I don't either. I'm trying to be a beacon. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say Oba, but I don't know. I think the only chance Oba has in winning is like Brock speaking up.
I would say
he fucks with him.
Because Brock really seems like he fucks with him so far. He's really been enjoying. So maybe that might be like, you know what, this dude can win. Maybe, like you said, that's the only hope here.
Yeah. The second match on ESPN1.
One.
The IC title ladder match. We got JD McDonough, Dragon Lee, Benta, Javon Evans, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. Funny enough, in Triple H's attempt to beat the allegations, I could actually see Javon Evans winning this.
I think Javon has the highest chance. I wouldn't be shocked if Rey wins it so they could run Rey and Dom for the IC title because they love to keep the same people in the same title circle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked at that, but I think the most likely person is Javon here, man. I think he has the best chance, at least for me. I just see it.
I could see that as a nice shock, feel good WrestleMania win.
Exactly, and I think for Triple H, that's the safest option. Is like they want somebody, we'll give them Javon Evans, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Javon.
If I had a second crack at it, I would probably say Penta retains.
I wouldn't be shocked at that either.
Yeah. Only because he won it fairly
recently.
Yeah. For the U.S. title, we have Sami Zayn with versus Trick Williams with Lil Boat.
Lil Boat, man.
Lil Yachty.
Yeah. You guys hear that diss track, man?
Gingerbread Man, bro. Gingerbread Man.
He's a joke, dude.
I could see them doing Rey and Dom for the mega title.
Oh, that'll be what it's for, 100%, man. But it's an obvious Trick win here, man. I mean, let's be honest.
This is a Trick Williams win for sure. And then I could see the Sami Zayn double turn afterwards.
Yeah. Oh man.
God, they're really gonna turn my honorary Oos heel.
Oh, fucking morons.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say Trick with a double turn after. Or Friday.
Whatever it's going to be.
For the Women's World Championship, or for the WWE Women's Championship, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Jade
all the way, dude.
This title is going to be on Jade Cargill until Bianca Belair comes back. Bianca,
please save us.
Please, hurry up.
Please save us.
Please.
I'm begging you to come and save us.
Be safe, but hurry up.
Yeah, exactly. If you can, obviously, take your time. But please, for the love of God, save us whenever you can. Yes. It's going to be an obvious Jade win. She's going to beat Rhea. Rhea's probably going to lose to like an EO distraction, all that stuff. And Jade's going to capitalize and win, dude. I already know it.
Guys, if you were not aware,
The Demon is returning. If you guys didn't know.
The Demon will be returning. Okay, I know they like to show us a lot, but in case you guys didn't know, the Demon will be returning. And he will be facing Dominic Mysterio. He's facing Dominic Mysterio. The Demon, this is.
This is the Demon, remember that.
The Demon, yep. The Demon's facing Dominic Mysterio. This one's a very obvious Finn Balor Demon win.
Oh.
If they have the Demon lose again, I'm serious this time. It's over.
Just scrap it completely if he does lose. But I think he's gonna win. And I think what you mentioned, how the match is gonna go, Dom is just gonna be scared of the Demon the whole match, and that's how. And Demon's gonna win the match. I feel like this match is gonna disappoint a lot of people in terms of the match itself.
I could very well see it. Which again, I mean, you could have Dominic be scared to face the Demon.
Yeah.
But man, I just have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of Dom getting out of the ring,
running around,
which is fine. But when you do too much of it, I feel like they're gonna do too much of it.
I feel like they are, man. But I think Finn got it.
Yeah. And the big one.
This
Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. I
like how you put the good graphic.
The only Raider font we got. Oh, I had both of them queued up.
I know you're gonna use this one. It's good.
The only Raider graphic we got.
Oh, and this is the best looking graphic, dude. Look at this.
This is the best one all Mania season, bro.
Like dog.
Like between all of these,
this one looks the best.
This one genuinely looks the best, and this is the one everybody complained about.
Dude, imagine if they put the little red Jordan, like a Roman Jordan logo next to the OTC or like over it. They could put the CM Punk red stars on his best in the world.
That'd be tough.
That'd have been too tough, man. But we got this match, man, and I'm going to predict Roman Reigns in this match.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and predict Roman Reigns as well. I think Roman's gonna take it. I think Punk has had a very good world title reign. I think it was a nice enough length.
I think it was.
And I think his match quality has been off the fucking charts, and the feud with Finn Balor was exceptional.
Exactly. The feud with Finn Balor was my favorite part. I loved that feud. I loved their matches. I loved the promos they were hitting against each other. I thought it was really good. But I think it comes to an end on Sunday night. I think OTC got it.
Yes, I think WWE is going to have Roman Reigns try to bring us back to the promised land. And I think they're going to put the world title back on Roman and see what they can do from there. And I think Punk will get a little bit of time off. But yeah, I think Roman's got this one on Sunday.
I think he does, man. I think in the journey of the summer, we're probably going to see the old bloodline slowly reform. I think so.
Yep. And with that being said, that is all of the predictions for WrestleMania 42. Again, man, we will catch you guys live after each show tomorrow night and Sunday night. So be there or be square for those. And with that being said, man, thank you to everybody in the live chat. We got my sister Belle, we got Durante, we got Mike, we got Hunter, we got Manager Logan, we got Gotti. Thank you guys for popping out as always. And it has been always a pleasure for my Johnny.
And I, Sir K.
That is going to do it for this edition of the news. This has been episode 314. This has been your news and WrestleMania 42 predictions. Thank you guys, as always. Unfortunately, Belle.
Yeah, that segment's happening. 100%
sure
Belle.
Gonna happen.
Oh, I'm dreading it.
Excited to see the goat though. But
yeah, I'm excited to see the goat.
They're gonna do that.
Oh, where are you? Who am I talking to? You know it. It's gonna be like that,
brother. Thank you guys. We love you guys. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you all tomorrow night with the WrestleMania Night 1 post-show review.
Peace.
was no